like 6 o'clock, I may just poof, or I'm gonna poof.
Yep, I'm afraid of that. Unfortunately, I have to go with him because he needs a GPS for Prime 2.
Yeah, again, I've never played Prime 2, so I don't know what the heck I'm doing. So I will... Yeah, I will say, fuck that underwater boss so much.
Alpha blog. First death.
Yeah, that was the only death I've had so far, because...
You did it first go without issue.
People found that hard? Okay.
What are you playing, Winky?
Winky, that's just called casual flexing. It's rude.
No! No. I am the gamer, I guess. Let me just put my gamer hat on.
Is this 14 stuff?
Yes.
Okay.
Good. Okay, so can I talk about that? Because this is the first time I'm doing like crafting or gathering for like any content now, and I'm like, shit, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Yes, chat. I am mining and crafting. Is Johnny muted? Oh, by the way, experiment I did when I went to go to get lunch, I just unplugged everything and came back like 30 minutes later. So everything is running a lot more faster than it did on Monday.
There you go.
So the thing I said about 14 probably sounded really weird out of context. Johnny was talking about Final Fantasy 14.
Yes. There we go.
What other 14 were we talking about?
I don't know why OBS defaulted my mic to nothing. Like, again.
Update at all.
That was really fucking weird. Can everybody hear me now? Yeah, I was talking about Cosmic Exploration in 14 for a bit because that dropped yesterday. It's the new casual content I say casual content, but like all the losers are up there right now, crafting and gathering their asses off for a leaderboard that doesn't exist, and I'm one of them. So. No, it's all good. No, because so it's essentially, I'll switch to the main feed here in a second, but it is essentially, actually I'll switch to the main feed now so you guys can at least see my face, my ugly ass, hideous. Oh, don't look. But so the cosmic exploration stuff in Final Fantasy 14 is essentially them doing the Ishgardian restoration thing again from Shadowbringers, which is it's a large ass community effort to like venture through the moon, build bases and other shit like that, and then at some point or another we're going to move on to the next phase, or in the case of Dawn Trail, move on to the next planet. And it's a really cool like vibe, just like chill out. Everyone is talking to each other in the shout chat and crafting the same shit, and then you're amassing lunar credits and Cosmo credits so that you can spend it on gear, cosmetics, the new dyes that they introduced, which I gotta say, metallic ruby red. Beautiful.
Oh, metallic blue.
I need it in my veins because it is beautiful, but it's expensive right now because it's available in small quantities. There's also lunar credits, which you can also spend for gacha rolls, essentially. And fortunately, I was able to get the Visage emote, which is basically like take a selfie emote.
You
what? Dude, I want the mountain. I want the astronaut suit.
I know, but I spit that wheel like 6 times already. And you know what I got? Confetti!
Yeah, well, yeah. Hooray! And there's more where that came from. If you're a good little boy. But
So he said I'd fall asleep to 14, but I'm actually working my way up to 14 slowly but surely.
oh, is that why you're marathoning through? Oh, but 14 is a different kind of beast, though. Are you just gonna play like ARR? Or are you just gonna play the first like part of it?
I would like to go for all the achievements, and I don't know what that is.
No, you're not. I'm gonna tell you right now.
Stop you right now.
You're not.
I went for all 700 achievements.
You're not gonna do it. You're not gonna do it.
Shit.
Well, first off, one thing, it's physically impossible. You cannot. Because it's based as an MMO, there are things that are just not available in the game anymore, but the achievement data is still technically there. And secondly,
my least favorite achievement.
Secondly, it's an MMO. Like, it is a very massively large, very linear RPG MMO experience. I'm telling you, do not do it.
Yeah. See, it's like, somebody in chat, the 7-year Levy's quest achievement is like, I took 9 years on Master Chief Collection.
Oh my god.
Anyway, I am on Final Fantasy IV, which is like probably my comfort game.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Final Fantasy III, I played first off the collection, and I like 3. Then I played 1, which was, whatever. Better my second time, because I've actually beaten that before.
There we go.
2, I did not like. Holy shit.
The sky is blue.
So, yeah, I thought, like, with their XP attenuation, like, they give you HP after every 1 battle now. You can turn that on in the settings. And, I was like, okay, great, so I don't have to hit myself in the face. Well,
damn.
Getting a level 16 weapon, or a skill level for a weapon,
Yeah.
is still locked behind the amount of hits you can do on an enemy at once.
Yeah.
Problem is, when you over-level, you kill everything too fast.
Yeah, you killed things
So
too
I
fast.
still had to hit myself in the face.
Yeah, well, whatever. I think at some point or another, Wentos, my guy, what do you got for me? I hope you have hero sandwiches. No, you have a sandwich. In question mark. It's a rotten cucumber sandwich.
Buy 99 of them.
No, I'm not buying 99 of those moldy ass sandwiches. Real quick, Metal Paper Mario, thank you for the bits. Do you have any plans of reviewing any of the Elder Scrolls series? Asking because the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion got a remaster recently. I'm sorry, you spelled remaster as rematter there, and I got to read it phonetically. The answer to that is unfortunately no, Metal Paper Mario. Elder Scrolls is something I would like at some point to go. It would be like a sort of like review by review basis. It's not something I necessarily like do a marathon for, because Elder Scrolls games are massive. And they're very open. So I would, at some point or another, like to dip my toes into them, but that is strictly on a, do I feel I have the time now to be able to commit myself to this grind? To be fair, that does sound like pretty fun Discord sessions looking back for the Subshack, but right now, I'm not really thinking about that. Also, was it the Oblivion? It's Oblivion, right? The 4th one? That one that got remastered?
Oblivion came out.
So it got remastered. It was ported to Unreal Engine 5, right? And it's 120 gigs. What happened?
No idea, man. But I'm about to say there. So if you are going to be tackling the Elder Scrolls game, so which Skyrim version are you going to play? You're going to play the 360 version, the PS3 version, the Xbox One version, the Xbox PS1 version.
I will play Skyrim. Your new power shall light access area in Adabat's not much further now, boy. Head to Adabat and place a cast in the temple. Okay, cool. I'm going to Adabat. We are going to Adabat. I don't know why Shamar was glowing, but we're going to Adabat. Shamon.
So I've heard Final Fantasy VII is a little rough to complete.
7? When you say complete, as in fully?
All achievements.
All achievements. Do you have an all right? So hard. So do you have an achievement list on hand for the record?
I can bring it up.
If you could bring one up, and then we start reading it down, and then I can tell you personally, or if anyone else here that plays the game can tell you whether or not. I'm actually very curious.
I think if I remember correctly, I think there's an achievement to get 7777.
But you can easily manipulate your HP values with HP plus materia for that.
I also I'm a little pissed off about 7, 8, and 9 because that's in the era of when they released them on Xbox One.
Yeah.
So there's an achievement list for Windows 10, but also for the Xbox version.
Oh,
what?
That shit's annoying.
I appreciate the
did that for
resubs, guys. I'll get to
Yakuza
thanking you guys in my next moment of down period. Probably after I get this stage done over with. Like, we have to go to the temple, right? So, hold on. No, wait. If it's a... Let me see. I probably got to be here during night. Or do I do it now? We don't have the Gaia key day. Let's go search a daytime stage. I think it's time for Add a Bad Day.
One of the major achievements for Final Fantasy VII, I think it's unmissable, is you have to go on a date with Barret rather than Tifa.
We need 18 more medals.
Excuse me.
18.
You learn all materias and
Oh,
all the
out of
limit
that day.
breaks.
Okay, time for the PS3 to be in fucking shambles.
Okay. We're not doing Add a Bad Day anytime soon. I think. All right. So what? And now what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna prioritize getting medals around the hub worlds, ones that we missed already. And according to the pause menu, there is one sun medal and there's one moon medal that I've not collected. I'm not sure if it's here though, or if it's in the second part of the stage, or if it's at nighttime. It is time to commence our first medal hunt. First, we are going to check. No, not here, not there. The really fuck. Breadman, nice 95. Thank you for the best taste on commentary. I've been a fan for a long time. Been watching the Brain Scratch DMC playthrough. Was wondering if you know about DMC mod for Final Fantasy 14. It replaces the jobs of Samurai, Gunbreaker, and Dark Knight with Virgil's moveset, Nero's moveset, and Dante's moveset. There are videos up on YouTube. Yes, I am familiar with those, Breadman 9025. I personally don't like going ham on the VFX mods because there's one aspect, and I'm not saying that they all do this, but more than a handful that I've seen in action do. They go crazy with the screen shake. And I know there are options where you can disable that and that sort of thing, but I think by default, they're kind of just like, this is like kind of sensory overload. It's amazing to look at, right? There's a lot of detail put into these VFX mods and that sort of shit. But personally, I can't use them because I have to like disable like the screen shake for some of them, which I think lessens the impact of some of the maneuvers that you end up doing. There was one VFX mod that I downloaded some time ago that essentially gives Samurai Cloud's remake moveset. And it's amazing.
I know that one.
Yeah, it's amazing. It is so fucking cool. But my God, the screen shakes after like 2 or 3 GCDs, and it's disorienting. I don't use it for like anything other than like casual trials or normal raids or dungeons. But it's like, so I can never fucking do this shit. But I normally don't use those mods often or anything. Is SE fine with mods on an MMO? No, but they're not going to actively look for you using mods because that requires them using invasive like third-party software, which goes against the TOS, it goes against laws, I believe, that sort of thing. Mods for 14 are pretty much a don't ask, don't tell policy. People know that we use them, but as long as we don't flaunt them, as long as we don't use it for gameplay advantages, as long as you don't use them to bully others for how they play, it's fine. But people need to respect the like, you keep your fucking mouth shut about like the streaming mods and that sort of thing, because sometimes what I'll see is people like they'll play 14, they got their mods on. I was like, what are you doing? Like, fucking disable the mods, like load up vanilla launcher, you'll be okay. You can stare at your cat ass on your own time. Like, come on.
No, I can't get the meet the DPS check unless I goon off 3 times.
No, listen, fight. I know sometimes that in order to get the DPS needed to get your Brute Abominator clear, you need that sexual charisma, but you're live on Twitch. Like, what are you doing? Anyway, I think I got 1 medal already as they're probably in the nighttime section if I had to guess, because I think
you just skipped a medal.
No, you can always see the medals that you've collected already, but they're transparent.
Transparent. Okay.
They should be able to see, like, was it in the start menu? Was
Yeah. Okay, so I already got the medals here. Okay, so it's literally in the other area. All right, so there is a night and moon medal in the second area. So I need to. Here we go.
For the stage select area, it's shared between the Rearg and Modern, but for the town area, it's individual.
Where the fuck is the damn gate at? Am I blind?
Yes. Pork, pine, cat ass. You see a lot of it, especially when you go down certain places.
It's just if you go in and you see someone wearing something skimpy, they got a mod.
If you see someone wearing like the small clothes, which is like nothing at all, more like 9 times out of 10 they're modded, and you just can't see it. Because mods are client side. So if I were to make a Hearer with the fattest cock, Like that shit's bigger than the moon. only I could see that. It's not as if everyone else could see that because mods are client side. And honestly, they need to be. Like they need to be. So
I was just gonna suggest the Chad face mod.
Yeah.
But hey,
Cockwalker.
But it's quite often like that, and you see, I'm also one other thing that I like to wear is the 2B leggings.
Yeah.
Which is just basically with that usually, and then wearing that as something skimpy on top, you're like, okay, that got a mod.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, there's that too, but the 2B leggings by default, even without mods, does make your ass larger slightly. And for that, that's enough for some people. But yeah, more often than not, they haven't modded to maybe they want their ass fatter or some other shit. Again, look, I'm not judging and that sort of shit. It's just that I'm glad mods are client side. Get the fuck out of my box. What is this camera angle, dude? I can't see shit.
Whew. I'm about to say, there's only one mod.
There's one moon medal that I'm missing here.
There is only one mod that we'll ever use, like in trial and mods. It's basically the Clive Final Fantasy 16 mod.
Yeah.
But everything else is like, pretty mundane stuff like that.
Yeah, even more often than not, it is. Like, it's more, mods more than anything are just cosmetic shifts so that people can have the character the way they want them to look like that the vanilla game doesn't offer. This
and
metal.
Listen, there's one thing I'm very glad that mods changed, which I wish they could change in-game, is the fucking ability to get rid of Makote's arthritis hands. I hate it so much.
Why? No. You don't like carpal tunnel? Come on. Like,
no!
You know, this
you guys want to see a cool trick? SADX Amy hands. Yeah, that's a great way. Yeah, that's right. I can see the idle animations from here. What were you saying, Trish?
But Linky, we know that Makotes actually don't have cat ears, they have horse ears.
Oh, that's true. All right, we got all the medals here. Let's go back to reality. Oop, there goes gravity. Oop, there goes rabbit. He choked. He's so mad.
He's so mad, but he woke. I don't know where
he's so mad that he woke.
he woke.
Oh no,
he woke.
He's gonna woke.
Mom, spaghetti.
Okay, let us go back to Greece because I keep forgetting the name of this damn place. We are missing one moon medal here.
Eminem is so hilarious in that it's kind of funny that he can't decide whether or not to be homophobic. He's apologized like 3 times, but he keeps doing it.
God, I gotta get Oblivion remastered. It looks so fun.
Okay. I need a moon medal. Man. Hello, old man. Can you point me in the direction of the nearest moon medal?
Then it just points up in the sky. That way.
Yeah, it's like, with a smart ass.
I mean, he's old. What else do you expect?
Well,
Do you know
I got
how
that one already.
Excuse me.
Ooh, impeccable old man impression. Yeah, I was gonna say impeccable old man impression. You even got the cough down.
Well, well, to be fair, I am an old man apparently.
You're not an old man. You're barely older than me.
You're a man who's become old.
But look, think about a year, right? Yeah, you're about a year.
Yeah.
Think about it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, depending on, I have the voice condition. How old do people think I am? Some would say I sound like Joe Biden.
I wouldn't say no, because of your vocal condition, and again, to re-emphasize, because people will come in here and not know who you are, and that sort of thing. You want to go and explain your vocal, your chords, like what the reason why you sound the way you sound.
50 plus, my God.
This motherfucker's more than halfway to retirement.
Oh no.
I'm Victor McKnight. I am. Who said
He's not an actual knight, though.
Why do you know where I live?
What
I'm Victor McKnight.
I did I get asked for.
I did Johnny's arrangements for his Versus theme, as well as a bunch of other songs for him and another person named Johnny. I also write a lot of original songs and covers.
Yeah. I mean, do you want to? You're 27. See, I thought you. No, actually, now I'm thinking about it because I'm thinking I was like, I've seen Victor in person, so I was like, yeah, you strike me as someone who's 27.
You're that guy. What does that mean?
Yeah, you know that guy that does that thing.
I've done a lot of things. The Snapcube collaborator guy.
Okay.
You do stuff?
I exclusively work with people named Johnny. It does feel like that.
Going for a bingo card. What's the free space? Someone also named John. It's like, yeah, that's all John's, man. Okay.
Son of a bitch,
Switch
he
to
won the fucking mount.
Switch 2 pre-orders are going to be live midnight on select retailers. Is it going to be online, in stores, or both? I am personally going to go in person tomorrow to try and get my hand on a Switch 2 pre-order. I'm not expecting to get one, though. So that's kind of where I fall in line with that shit. Okay, we've cleaned out Greece.
I already.
Let us.
Well,
let
I'm
us
just
get out of here.
I'm just gonna go the whole. I'm thankful I don't have the debuff of being American. I already pre-ordered my Switch earlier this month.
Wait, you already got a pre-order?
Yeah, I pre-ordered on the 5th because I'm in
Oh,
the
right,
EU
right.
currently.
That's right. You know, I gotta remember that not everyone lives in the United States. That was
What do you think I said? What do you think I said? I don't have the American debuff.
Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, deserved. What we got? All right, so this is cleared out already, but let me see Wentos. No, I thought I saw Wentos for a second. Never mind.
Meanwhile, I'm just getting the alcohol ready for tomorrow after work.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna get it. Like, it just sounds like too exhausting to get a Switch.
There are two
Too bad,
new
I'm gonna get you
medals that
one.
I did not get here. They're probably above.
Penny is just a few letters away from you.
I don't think I needed to fight these guys at all, but we'll see where this goes. You okay?
I think he's joking.
I'm posting it. I'm posting it.
Server or
Oh,
I
you're
put it
laughing
in
at something that the
Gmail.
audience doesn't see.
I'm posting it. I'm posting it for them.
Okay. Oh, you guys won't believe it. You're gonna show it? No.
That was amazing. Don't ask me to do it again.
Dude,
Holy shit! It's the fucking holy grail.
There it is. Fuck
No,
me.
don't look at it.
There we go. But yeah, like I'm gonna be trying to get my Switch 2 pre-order so that, you know, I'm part of the cool kids come June 5th, and that sort of shit. Mainly because, you know, again, I'm a content creator and I kind of need to get the Switch 2 for like future projects and shit like that. But also because I genuinely do want the Switch 2 because, like, you know, I want Mario Kart World. I want to play Metroid Prime 4 on the superior console and what have you. But at the same time,
Scarlet and Violet at a normal frame rate.
at the same time, I'm going in with low expectations. I'm going in thinking I'm not going to get one, and if I don't, it's whatever. I'll choke someone out of their Switch 2 pre-order. It's so cool. It won't be my first.
Thankfully, I live in
Trying to get out of my store. Get out of my store. You're choking the customer.
Okay. Let me.
Police.
Choking little
back.
Jimmy. Tomorrow's gonna be a very fun day for me.
Yeah,
Getting
What
ready
sucks
for
is
it.
I feel like anybody that does get their Switch like pre-ordered,
Yeah.
a lot. I'm kind of worried that a lot of those pre-orders are going to be canceled.
No, they're not.
I don't know.
I
have to
don't.
worry.
The issue is I don't believe the pre-orders are gonna be canceled. I'm just wondering like how much is eBay gonna be fucking exploding with like scalpers and shit like that selling their pre-order tickets or some other shit. Okay, yeah, we're clear. Okay, we've cleared up Africa. Let's get the fuck out of here. Johnny, have you been disappointed yet by seeing the Switch 2 meme? Basically, yeah, we talked about this before, Emil. You probably weren't here for it, but so far, yes, I am disappointed that Switch 2's home menu is essentially just Switch 1 again. Because if there's one thing I really do miss from the 3DS era is my menus having personality, music for one thing. And just the ability to just customize it to my heart's content. And I really hope Switch 2, again, it's not out yet. We don't know all the details yet. It does seem to be continuing the trend of Switch 1, but I'm hoping two things. One, I hope we can customize the main menu, and two, I hope the eShop has fucking music, because that damn shop is so cold.
It's the back rooms.
Is it? Hey, you don't even have to clip through the fucking floor in order to see that sort of shit.
So, about 2 weeks back, I was on a huge 3DS modding binge that Experiments helped me a lot with.
Yeah.
And in that time, I figured out how to do like virtual console injections.
Okay.
And I discovered that comes with making custom icons and banners and stuff and sounds. And I'm like, oh, well, I am making that thing for Johnny. I could make you a 3DS inject.
Ugh, that sounds
Injecting
dirty.
with what?
I mean, you joke about that, Victor. When we did Metroid Prime Hunters a while back, I did do a custom banner. I mean, everything was vanilla. Everything looked vanilla, but it didn't sound vanilla because I replaced the boot up chime with this old theme tune. So every time you now boot up Metroid Prime Hunters on your Wii U, the first thing you hear is da 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 da.
And skip.
Oh, honey, you think you can skip this?
Oh no!
We are looking for 2.
You put a
more
boombox under
medals.
your bed, Linky. You can hear it every time you boot it up.
I need to get this boom
There
box
we
out
go.
of here.
Okay, there we
That's
go.
now Horizon is going to be Nintendo's longest single surviving OS.
Gamma Gansel, if you're a patron, you gain access to the Discord by synchronizing your Discord and patron accounts together. There should be an option for you to automatically do that when you become a patron to my channel. If you opt out of that, I don't remember exactly how you gain access to Discord off the top of my head, but if you're on Twitch, if you're a Twitch sub, that's how you get access to the Discord with the Nightbot link that Experiment prompted. But on Patreon, you get the option to synchronize your Discord account together immediately after you sub. But yeah, speaking of Discord, it's been confirmed that the fucking head of the current CEO of Discord is stepping down in favor of an Activision vice president or some other shit.
Former
I
vice
see people
president.
kind of panicking about that, but I don't know the implications of it.
I think it's yeah. I think it's just because people are really nervous, or like maybe the writing's on the wall that Discord might start going south. And I don't really know how to feel about it just yet, because I don't want to be part of the crowd that just says all doom and gloom and shit like that without really knowing anything. I got to do some more research for myself and that sort of shit. All I will say is that if Discord ends up becoming more of a shit show, then I will just migrate to where everyone else is going in the meantime, because, you know, I do love the features I have currently on Discord as just for talking with friends is what makes this possible in the first place, you know, shit like that. And I would hate to lose that for however time it may take. We're still missing 2, right? All right, so I think now I gotta start looking through all like the butt cracks of all these damn alleyways.
Just don't go down crime alleyway.
Yeah, okay.
Well, for what it's worth, Victor, the soundboard volume is just fine.
Yeah.
It just throws me off.
Actually, I didn't have 2 buttons on my board for the longest time, and I kind of want to show them off, but I kind of want to save them for the right moment.
Okay, that's fine. Don't build up too much for it, and it ends up like it's just another
I'm
fart.
just afraid they'll be too loud.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, sometimes it's the risk you gotta take, and what have you.
Trust me, it's not
I know
gonna be
one of them you'll
loud.
love, the other one you'll probably hate.
Oh, okay, that's foreboding.
Love
Is
or
anyone
love
in this
to hate?
creepy back alleyway? Like, where the fuck am I?
Welcome to crime alley.
Why did they
Give me your money.
crime alley? But I'm in Italy.
I mean, they have
Welcome
the
to crime
Italian,
alley.
the Italian crime alley.
Oh, I think I saw it.
Yeah, I saw it over there too. Yeah. Oh. There you go. All right. They're probably continuing this trend. The other one's probably on another rooftop as well. Unless I gotta start Spider-Manning my way like through some shit.
Yo.
Anyone seen any moon medals lately? Fuck, I thought I was on the right track for something like that, because I was like, yeah, of course I'm on the rooftops. You know, it'd be really nice if Chip would actually lift his goddamn finger and help me for this shit. You know, because I remember, like, I think of like the co-op Luma in Mario Galaxy, right? If second player like joins in with the Wiimote, they can grab purple coins for you and what have you. And like Chip would be remarkable. You know, like at least just point me out in the direction of a moon medal. If you see one, you can fly, I can't.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna
Chip
eat
is
this ice
dumb as a
cream.
brick.
But Chip is not dumb as a brick. He's just
He
just
literally turns
hanging
into
around.
He literally turns into a golem at the end.
Italian crime alley.
What does that have to do with intelligence?
Mini.
Yeah, I thought so. Shut the fuck up.
No, I'm concentrating.
Damn, the teacher got schooled.
But
no, okay, first and foremost, I'm concentrating on something else, but second, kiss my ass.
well, yeah, well, you suck.
Yeah. Okay, let's see what I'm doing next.
His intelligence is proportional to how full he is. The problem is he's always hungry. Is probably a very apt statement. Thank you very much. Only idiots turn into gold. I was like, those are the rules. He didn't read the fucking Bible. You fucking idiot. All right, I'm just missing one. I'm missing one more moon medal, and I don't know where the fuck it is. Can anyone point me in the direction of where this moon medal might be? Because it has to be during the daytime, because it's a completely different set of medals for Werehog. Maybe if I keep grinding. Look, it's daytime. Anything here? Nope.
Alright, where are the moon medals? No. Oh my god, there's so
behind many. One of the trees. What tree?
In a forest?
Well, I mean, looking for a tree is probably.
Every 6 feet.
Are we talking about like the pottery? Or are we talking about like close to the university? Maybe? Like that was the old man's favorite tree. Then he just starts crying. Nope, I already got this one. It's transparent. Did you check the potted plant near the stairs up to the fountain? You mean like one of these? Well, there's a fountain here. Is there a potted plant? Can I break this? Yo, look at that. Holy shit, I'm going to jail. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. The Evil Me 64. All right.
Honey, the hedgehog's back. He's breaking our pottery again.
Dad,
how many medals
there's a weird-looking cat outside.
Dad, there's a weird-looking cat outside.
Get him out.
It looks like Lucy, the fucking thing.
All right, we have one sun medal we have to get here. If I had to take a guess, it's probably in that alleyway that had like a climbing wall that only the Werehog can access. So
you got scared because we're in the alley.
A ghost tried to approach me in the alley. He got scared because we're in the alley. I searched and 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 I searched.
I searched and I searched is very applicable.
Yeah.
It's one of those when once you hear it, you just can't stop.
That's my favorite. This is transparent. I already got this one.
I do have a guide up in case you need it.
Yeah, actually, I don't want to waste too much time with this. I want to get to Adabat today.
So I'll just read all the steps.
Okay.
First, sun medals on top of the grabbable ledge from the town stage's entry exit point. Second, sun medals located inside a barrel near a close wall to the intersection when going forward from the town's entry exit point.
Okay.
The third sun medal is located behind David and Dora. They're in front of the shop of the yellow building.
Fuck that barrel.
The fourth moon medal is located inside the right breakable pot in front of Spagonia. Okay, cool.
Got it. All right, now let's go to the hub world. Oh,
right,
let's go to the main stage area. John, it's been so impossible for me to watch these streams. I've been missing the memes. Hey, man, I'm sorry, but sometimes my stream schedules are at certain times of the day. Sometimes they're on other times of the day. It depends entirely on my schedule, what I'm doing IRL. And I'm getting back into the swing of things starting this week now that my health is starting to stabilize, thankfully. I'm making a channel update for the main feed to go into that because I don't want to like explain my stuff like in another Johnny Versus video, because then you watch like the last 5 Johnny Versus videos on a playlist and it's like, man, he's talking about his health like 5 videos in a row. Is he okay? The answer is no. The answer was I'm not okay. and it reached a fever pitch after the Final Fantasy IX video. But I want to make a dedicated channel update video regarding updates and that sort of thing and what my plans are going forward. All right, so we need 1 sun medal, 1 moon medal in this world. So his world,
I hope you're doing okay.
I'm doing better. The important thing for me right now is that the headaches are gone. And the only sort of weirdness I feel is late at night when I start to get tired because like my head still feels a little pressurized. But I chalk that up to eye strain because I'm in front of a fucking monitor all day, and just I just need to get some sleep. And what the fuck is a spin attack? I think it was.
You hold B.
No, I think it's hold X actually. Hold on. Yeah, there we go.
Spin.
This is the this is the Tails tornado level, which I don't need to do. It's not even a combo, Karen Yu. It's just holding X. Finally recover from playing Circle of the Moon, eh? But it's good to hear you feeling better. Yeah, that fucking game wiped me out. It's like, I can't take this. The chronic headaches are not making anything better.
So when I was as I was playing through each Final Fantasy, specifically for 2, I followed a guide for Final Fantasy 2 missables and optional content.
Okay.
Just to make sure I got everything along the way. Because a lot of what happens in 4 especially,
yeah,
it starts in 2, it's really bad in 2, it's very bad in 3, and it's not too bad in 4, is you get one-time dungeons.
Yeah.
With specific bestiary entries. I'm kind of scared about that, intimidated about that with 6, because from what I understand, 6 is a lot of side stories.
It's all side stories. Because the way how open-ended the second half of the game is essentially relegates all character progression as side quests. So it is up to you ultimately on how you want to approach it. I'm the kind of guy that likes to do everything anyway. So that's generally how I approach it.
I wonder if there's is there any point in that game where you have to choose one or the other and you can't like re-choose?
In regards to what?
So let's say you have like a story progression decision that gives you one party member but not another. Is there any moments like that?
There is something of the sort, but I say of the sort because it's not permanent per se. In the first half of the game, where you can choose to save a character or get a really good accessory early on. If you choose the accessory, that character becomes unavailable for the remainder part of that half of the game, and you have to wait until the second half.
Jesus. Okay.
So I would say, do you care for spoilers, Victor? That's what I'm saying. I don't want to spoil it. I don't want to spoil it.
I've watched your review already, and I'm going to forget even if you told me now.
Mog the Moogle. Mog the Moogle he's an optional party member for one thing. But you can recruit him as early as the first half of the game, but you have to rescue him when he's in this predicament and not choose the accessory that the pickpocket wolf has in his pocket. Otherwise, Mog falls seemingly to his death, but he survives, but you can't get him until the second half of the game.
Okay.
There is a character you can lose permanently, though. You're right about that, Aaron. Okay. Yeah, actually, Aaron is right about this. There is someone you can lose depending on how you do a certain thing. So all I will say to you, Victor, is that
fish part?
It's not the fish part. No. That's so you're thinking about Sid, but Sid's not a recruitable player party member. So, when you get to the climax of the first half of the game, don't immediately jump to your airship. Let the countdown play out until it reaches 5 seconds left. It's scary as fuck. But let the countdown reach 5 seconds left right as you're getting ready to jump to your airship. Otherwise, you miss someone completely. It is a sour point I have against the game because why the fuck logically would I ever think about doing that? But it is something that unfortunately is the way that the game is designed. All right, where the fuck am I going? I'm missing one moon medal and one sun medal here.
I grew up playing 3 a lot. And, I've binged your reviews recently.
Yeah, I like it.
And
so you have actually played 6.
There it is. Okay.
I haven't played 6. I just watched Johnny play 6.
Yeah, you remember the old fancy 6 was named 3 at the time.
I'm really looking forward to 5.
Do I gotta take the elevator?
It just sounds like my type of game.
5 is such an amazing game. Like
it is, but it also kicks your balls in.
Yeah.
My balls.
Yeah,
sometimes you just gotta open your legs wide and take it.
I know this is absolutely cheating, but I'm giving myself a challenge in my own way. Because I'm going for a 100% run. That's challenge enough.
Okay.
I've been turning on all the multipliers.
I don't. It's whatever. Like the most you're saving time. You know, that sort of thing. To me, like the experience multiplier, especially, because what's the purpose of getting experience? Is to level up. All right. Well, who
what's funny is
I don't care if you like use this modifier to speed up, because at the end of the day, you're just what the fuck, dude. You're just saving time. I don't care.
Sorry, go ahead, Trios.
I would say, I don't understand why people say that's a bad thing, but then again,
I ran into the first moment where it's a bad thing, and that's Tella. Because his stats get worse every time you
that's true.
Up. I hit his minimum MP limit, so he could only cast Thundaga 3 times, and then he was out of MP.
Yeah, what the fuck is this moon metal placement? Like, hold on a second. How the fuck do I get that thing?
That way?
No, like, I'm thinking, because the moon metal is placed in front of a spike bed.
Oh yeah, Chad, what I'm currently working on
I'd say
is
it's only
optional summons.
Really quick, Kurenai Hideyoshi, I'd say it's only a problem if you're too strong for the corner print you're at. The problem is that you can do that without multipliers. It just takes much longer to do. There were times in some of my oldest playthroughs of Final Fantasy 4 and 6 where I would spend the first opening hours of the game over leveling the fucking shit out of Cecil and Terra, because then other characters would join at much higher levels, because levels are dependent on the main characters' levels when they join your party. So knowing this, I would grind my fucking ass off for hours on end, because party members individually earn much more experience than they do in a party. So I take advantage of that, and then I be cracked out of my mind for the rest of the game. The only difference between doing that and using a multiplier nowadays is just the amount of time you wasted. And I'm not going to say I'm better because I did it the 6-hour way and someone did it the 10-minute way. I don't give a fuck. It's the same feat.
I will say, the Pixel Remaster has a lot of quality of life changes, but item drops are becoming a real problem.
Oh, there's a
Final Fantasy IV. Because I only just discovered, and I thought this was new for the Pixel Remaster, but apparently it's been here forever, is Rydia's optional summons.
Yeah, I do like fish. I have some tomorrow.
That's a good. That's my Discord join noise in my other friend server.
Rydia's optional summons is still, like, from what I researched, a 1 in 256 chance.
Yes, they're very rare drops.
There's 4. There's 4 of them.
There's the Imp. There's the Cockatrice. There is the.
You know, when I was doing Advanced 5, I got like 3 of them in their summons.
Well, aren't you hot shit?
Well, you know, that means I will never win the lottery. You know how it goes.
Yeah, well, it's true.
People know my luck with the Sword of Kings and Earthbound.
Yeah, that's true. So give proper context for those that maybe not know. Fuck.
So Sword of King is a 1 in 128, or if you want accurate, a 2 in 256 drop in a time-limited area near the end game of Earthbound. From one specific enemy. You can be there for 7 minutes, you can be there for 7 fucking hours trying to grind it. I literally just walked in the last time I streamed the game and just got it first try without actually trying.
What the fuck?
I have 3 goblin summons. It's pissing me off.
No,
I don't know if their odds are boosted or whatever, but I have 3 goblin summons.
So wait, you said you're currently on 4?
Yes.
And you're going 100%? That means you got to get the pink puff, too. You got to get the pink tail.
What the fuck is the pink puffed?
Oh, boy. Sit down, Victor. Let me tell you the story.
The pink tails.
The pink tail, yeah. Are you aware of it?
I think I got it in the DS version once because I was crazy.
All right.
Don't tell me you also got the rainbow one, too.
Is that a missable?
Yeah. No.
Like, if you miss it, you're done, or can you get a post game?
The pink tail? You can get it. I don't know. 4 vanilla doesn't really have a post game, like, because when you beat the game, the game just ends. You don't like reload your save file. So it is something that's only available in the final dungeon, in a final room, in a specific room on 4 specific tiles. You have to fight a 1 in 64 chance encounter that itself has a 1 in 64 chance of dropping the item. Have fun.
1 in 256, by the way, not 1 in 64 chance.
Oh, was it 1 256? Okay.
Of dropping, yeah.
Hey, that's a new one. Nightmare thinks you're Matt.
Oh, wait, me?
Yes.
Wait,
No, I respect my chow.
allow me to ask you, how and why? Pretty sure Matt and
I don't
Sean
know how the fuck you can confuse Victor for Matt. Like even because okay,
It's gonna happen. I've been.
you know
Linky,
what's
I've
funny?
been-
Maybe I can explain this. This is a real fucking far reach, and I apologize for this.
You're all
But
good.
years ago, we did A Link to the Past on SGB, and towards the second half of that playthrough, Matt got a cold, or he got sick, and his voice got real shot as a result of that. And he doesn't sound too different than what Victor sounds like now. So maybe that's what they were thinking about. Obviously, the answer is probably no. No, they fucking weren't.
So when you do get sick, you get that deep baritone voice after coughing.
I
for a
love
while.
that voice though.
And it just, yeah.
I wish I
it's
could do
like
it on command.
that. Yeah, you get like fucking Markiplier's smooth as butter voice, and
Yeah.
for me,
Hello,
it kind of
everyone.
made
It's
my dad laugh.
Markiplier.
'Cause
Yeah.
Me.
I had pneumonia as a kid once, and I ended up getting that voice, and my dad was like, "Oh my god, you sound normal."
What the fuck?
I was like, "Thanks, Dad."
I'll be unplugging you personally when you're in your retirement home. But yeah,
Hey, Dad, I need to charge my phone.
I will
Super
say,
life support switch.
yeah. Look. Sunless Zone Zero has a rare drop, and I really
Shit.
need to get it.
Fuck that sun metal. Ah, good luck. I
Okay.
fucking hate that sun metal.
I think I know how to get that sun medal, but let's see if I remember.
Also, Mega Master asking Matt co-stream when. We've already had one. He doxed himself, so never again.
That's right.
Was
I
that with the
remember.
pizza or
Yeah, that was for context, and I love sharing the story because, like, why the fuck did he do that? There was a stream I did years ago. I was streaming Crash Bandicoot 3. I don't remember the context of why I was playing Crash 3. I think it was just for shits.
It was just a late night thing.
Yeah, it was just a late. No, I don't even think it was late night. I think it was like mid afternoon. So because Matt's not a night owl. He's up during the day, but he sleeps by like fucking 9-10 o'clock.
Well, I just remember I was recording like Last of Us back then.
Okay. And Matt decided, because he was part of the stream, to order a pizza, and he muted his mic, and he just fucking blurted out his phone number right on the stream. We called him out on this. We had a laugh, but I had to stop the stream immediately, and I had to delete that VOD. Because it's like, why the fuck did he do that?
Can he also go off and change his phone number or something?
No, I don't think so.
Good. As far
All
as
right,
I can't remember how to get
so-
this one. Which act is this?
This is Act 2. I think I have to ignore this speed booster, because the speed booster will just send me in a chain reaction. So I'm going to do this. Fuck.
I'm going to kill myself.
I think I have the right idea. You don't want to take the speed boosters because the speed boosters will send you in the chain reaction.
I'm looking at a guide, and it's the most viewed section.
I got information.
Information.
Okay.
Information. About what?
If it's about Sister,
Like, yeah, I asked you a question.
I'm reading.
Fuck. Oh, God. I forgot I had momentum. Oh, shit.
Did I just see?
And now Linky has to mute himself so he doesn't break NDA.
I think Linky has
I'm
already
not
been
breaking
sniped.
No, I'm not breaking
Oh.
it.
No, you're not breaking anything. I know what you're talking about, but you're not breaking anything. It's just public information.
Again,
so-
I'm just trying to read some information because my boss just got the story leader call and thing like that, and he just told me some information.
John, this stage loops in 3 laps, and you can get the sun medal much easier on another lap.
That's what I was about to say. Is I think this is one of those stages that has laps.
Yeah, no, because I've done this stage before, but I've only approached it in the context of just completing it. So I've never really bothered getting the sun medals for it. So that I'm thinking too far ahead, and that's my issue. Because later down the road, if this is the stage I remember, there's gonna be bits with like floating spiked balls, and it gets really precise with the homing. That robot scared the fucking shit out of me, dude. Because I forgot that robots don't damage you on contact; they have to actively attack you. And I boosted into the son of a bitch because I was scared that he was going to hurt me. Are you finished reading the information, Linky? Because I'm feeling blue-balled right now.
That's the information. You're now blue-balled.
I'm never gonna hear this information. Okay, well, in the meantime, to go back to shit we were talking about earlier that is not as interesting, I apologize. But personally, if there's one superpower of mine that I wish I could tap into at will, can I get this? No, it's probably another one that I have to wait. Is this another medal that I should wait until like another lap before I attempt to get it? Because right now it looks really fucking tight.
Probably could get it for funny since it will save.
Yeah. Anyway, what I was talking about earlier was that my voice reaches a really fucking sexy, if I do say so myself, baritone when I start getting, when I'm awake for more than like, I want to say 20 hours. And I absolutely would love to do a VO work with that kind of power, but I can't tap into it at will because I just can't do it. Like I just can't fucking do it. I don't know what I'm doing wrong in my life. Maybe I gotta get older. Maybe that's the trick.
Well, that's a work in progress, you know.
Why didn't I fucking jump? Where was the jump button?
I think also I have like a moment when my voice gets like that. That is when I'm really fucking tired.
Yeah, that's my fault.
Yep, so easy answer. Sleep deprive yourself.
I don't want to. I've been on a very healthy sleep schedule as of late.
Not for any more, you ain't.
Get in the box.
Oh, I've been on a shitty sleep schedule, speaking of which. I kid you not, I woke up, checked Discord, saw you were live, and I was like, I gotta go. I didn't want to miss another 10 minutes. I have my dog in my lap, so if he yips, I apologize.
No, it's
I
all
mean,
good.
we do like when a happy dog like this. I say, emphasis on happy.
He's being very sweet. He's a dachshund.
On Saturday, about 4 in the morning, I was not back till gone past 10 in the evening.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
And bear in mind, 10 of those hours was spent just travelling.
I think the longest
Because I
I've
couldn't
ever
take the
been
most
awake.
direct route, so I had to take 6 trains that day. Long distance trains.
The longest I've ever been awake was 36 straight hours.
Oh, you're going to be fucking
60.
Really fail this.
60 for me.
And that was
I'm so sorry.
That was when I was
That
going
was-
to Japan. Cheap flights.
Yeah, I was awake because I got back from LA for Sonic Revolution,
That's a medal I already
and
got.
I remember because I had flight troubles where my flight got delayed by 6 hours,
Yeah.
and I have trouble sleeping in a plane.
Just show you the same as me.
My dad graciously picked me up, but then I mentioned to my dad that I hit a point where I was no longer tired and I hit like a second wind. So we stopped by a diner and I got like the best food ever. It was like 24/7 diner.
I think
got bacon
your
and
brain
eggs.
was just happy.
Oh,
I
so
got
happy.
food, happy.
And then I fell asleep and I was asleep for 17 hours.
Oh Christ! Yeah, like
Man.
what do you got, Jason?
No, I hate whenever like a rep gets mad at me for not only helping them because they forgot to like do something,
Yeah,
but helping them in such a way that not only is it guaranteed to give them a good survey from the customer, but it also gives the rep $10 for just doing what I told them to do.
Okay.
And they get mad at me for it. Like, what the fuck are you mad about? I just gave you money.
It's $10.
Do you want me to take it? I'll take it.
Yeah, but he doesn't want to deal with it.
Well, I mean, at least the metal. I was trying to homing attack the balloon on the way up, but then I was looking at how fast the other platforms are falling. I was like, oh, this is immediate.
The S rank for this stage is gonna be so funny.
Well, the problem that I'm dealing with right now is, I mean, yeah, it's gonna be funny regardless. You're not wrong. Is just that I'm meticulously looking to see where's my opportunity. Fuck me. Looking for an opportunity to get a medal along the way. Thank God I got all these lives, dude. Like, seriously.
My dog's doing this thing where he won't stop kissing my hand.
I thought I heard pissing. I'm sorry.
Oh God, no! Just,
Oh, he's a good boy. Wow, you're really going.
Oh, who's a little boy who urinated in my lap? Oh, now I'm all wet.
All right. So sorry about the long pause.
Who's my little piss boy? Fuck, dude. I should. What
the fuck? Who's
go ahead, Link.
He's pissing again.
What? Huh?
Who's a good boy?
Linky,
Oh wow, you're really going. Huh?
Linky, by the way.
Yeah.
What is that fucking information? Like you teased this like 10 minutes ago, and you haven't said shit.
No, I had my boss was calling me. He wanted to talk to me about that.
Hey, don't
So
you
I
fucking
had
say
to-
anything. I know you're live. And tell that guy to stop dying.
I don't know. It's supposed to be nice to tease you guys like this, but no, I'll go on still. So we got confirmation of the numbers that some stores are getting some.
Okay.
I do know that every store, like all the stores are getting some, but not as like many. So each store is going to vary in how many Switches they are getting.
Okay.
I do know that my store is getting 30.
30.
10 standard,
30.
20 Mario Kart bundles.
Oh, they really want to push those bundles. 30 doesn't sound like
Again,
a lot, but
it will kind of vary depending on store to store, and Pro memberships are not required.
oh, really?
Okay, so as soon as the store time opens, you're gonna be swamped with calls.
Well, no,
No,
because they
we're
should be
not.
there in person.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah,
Well,
a line
that's
up.
how many
person to
that-
do the
Yeah,
pre-order.
you have to be there in person to get the pre-order. Exactly.
Yeah. If people try to call me the phone and tells me
What
you
the
can't pre-order
fuck,
the
dude?
phone,
Okay. All right.
I'm just
All
gonna
right,
ignore you.
John. Come on.
Yeah,
Like,
because
what's
like the
going
real
on?
issue is going to be people camping out at the store 6 hours prior to opening.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hell, they might be camping out tonight.
but he did tell me one other thing, that there might be another wave of pre-orders.
Oh,
Keyword might.
Might. Yeah. I think it depends on the
yeah.
demand. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, demand is going to be high. It more so depends on the supply.
What's your
You
app?
can't
just
take
gonna shut the fuck
pre-orders
up
and
right now.
You can't take day one pre-orders and not know if you're going to have that supply day one.
Jason, you posted something about Japan pre-orders and the demand for the Nintendo store.
Yeah, I think I know
Yeah,
what he's talking
so-
about. So, oh, go ahead, Jason, but because you're the one asked.
Yeah, so for context, the Switch 1 had 330,000 pre-orders in Japan. So like that was the first like weekend of sales. It's 2.2 million right now, and that's
Jesus
with
Christ.
it only being through my Nintendo store, as well as only being through lotteries. You can't actually pre-order from any retailers right now, and they're at 2.2 million in sales.
Holy
already.
shit, people are really
They
looking for this.
cannot meet the
Yeah.
fucking demand.
I mean, I was also just stuck in my local retailer store to be able to buy it. And it was actually quite easy, but then again, given where I live, I'm not surprised. But then again, it's expensive for me. As in, I'm paying like around
I wasn't sure if there was a
Nine-
note on there. Go ahead.
around $900 for it.
But
So I'm paying a lot more.
Sonic, what are you doing?
Having a t-shirt.
That bonk was timed perfectly for the record.
Sonic got spring trapped.
Oh, get away from me.
Purple guy.
to answer a previous question, the longest we've been up without sleep is just shy of over 100 hours.
No.
Oh my god. Never.
Well, in my case, I was at 60 hours, which is probably the second longest, I think. Just maybe.
No, longest I've ever been the longest I've ever been without sleep, and this does just fucking compare to experiment, but like still, fucking I keep overshooting this because like I'm waiting for this guy to like. Anyway, the longest I've been without sleep is 36 hours, and that was in my first year of college because. Actually, I don't remember why I stayed up that long. Probably just the answer is John's an idiot. But that I was asleep for like 18 hours afterwards, and I missed several classes. There's someone knocking on my door to make sure that I'm okay.
I don't remember much. I just know the hallucinations started after 72 hours.
What were you hallucinating about?
Oh, just shadowy blobs trying to attack you like a fucking jump scare.
I was
every
like,
time you
ghost.
blinked.
Why don't you get the thing that was at the bottom?
That was for a job that had a very strict time limit, and the annoying part is, after enduring all that, never got paid for it.
Oh, good lord.
Johnny's been in the States for 10 minutes.
No, I haven't.
Yeah.
Stop getting inside the robot.
What? You're just jealous that. Where's my homing attack? Where was my homing attack?
For me, when I was still 60 hours, as I said before, it was when I was going to Japan, and it was like 12-hour layer here, 8-hour layer there.
Dude, okay, no, legit, serious question. Where's my fucking homing attack? Because the reticle is not showing up. For some fucking reason, the reticle is just dead ass not showing up. And I can't homing attack without the fucking reticle on the screen, because you know what you do when you don't have the reticle on the screen, children? Sit down on the chair, now I'm gonna tell you a story. You fucking air boost. You air boost to oblivion.
And turn into a car.
There goes John.
Jason, I love how you're like, stop getting inside the robot. I've been playing Final Fantasy IV. And I'm like, set goal base.
Oh, good lord. You know,
I
when
just
it's
got
a
an
report.
email from a manager
Oh, fuck.
who accepted our offer to run a training for him. We sent this offer
There's a
back
medal
on
back
April
there.
9th. Why the fuck are you just now responding to this?
Why not?
Because he managed to pass it off as his idea.
Where's the Lightspeed Dash? Dude, I'm going through like Sonic's greatest hits.
Where's the caveman?
I'm going through Sonic's greatest hits of fuckery in this one goddamn stage. Oh god. Okay, that's my fault.
I wonder if it's because the camera turned.
It has something to do with the camera because the stage rotates. Essentially, like it laps. It does this by virtue of it like rotating around the goddamn area. You piece of shit. That was a frame off. You see, this is exactly why stages like this give you this extra life right here. Because it's not, no, we're not going to make the stage fun. We're just going to make your life miserable. But we're going to throw you a bone so that you essentially have infinite tries. And okay, I'm grateful that I have infinite attempts, but at the same time, could you just maybe, you know, reel it back a bit?
You know, just have good stage design.
Yeah, what?
Nah.
I don't follow. All right, so there's a medal coming up. That it's like right there, dude. Holy
I
shit.
think you already got that one.
Did I? I did. I'm fucking
grayed out.
stupid.
So why are we here?
Just to suffer. Oh, okay. Oh, that scared the shit out of me.
Tickled your nutsack.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Wait.
What? Oh, there's a book.
No. Yeah. You have to go.
Can you even get that?
Can
now?
I even get that now? Yeah.
Yeah, that you have to go do that on a revisit.
No, I'm a gamer. If I boost at the very apex of my jump,
Can you jump higher than the ring?
I'm just barely above. Fuck. Oh, that would have been great though, wouldn't that? That would have been
If
awesome.
you kept your momentum,
That
it
would have
work.
been awesome. That would have been awesome if I can get it. That wasn't an E.
D-Rank.
Holy shit, that wasn't an E.
No.
No E, I rest.
Yes.
Thanks, Yoda.
But yeah.
Well, fuck, now I gotta do it again for the book, because I'm not doing that again for the S rank.
Also,
Hey, was it Abunai Gaming? Thank you for the raid, party of 4. But then I'll get to reading that bits in a second here. Let me just get some more.
oh my gosh.
One second. Well, then I appreciate the gift bomb. Was that 5? Yeah, it's 5. Thank you much. Started open on a heavy note, been depressed for a while, but something that started to hurt my self-confidence and my ability to talk with others, contribute positively, or see myself as a good person. And my mind went places that made me needlessly depressed. Don't want to make streams pity or my therapy session, so I'm mostly stepping back from chatting. Thanks for taking so much time to do these streams and provide a bright spot even on bad days. Have an apology for being a dramatic. There's no need to apologize. Stop, and don't apologize by giving me like money. If you need to, like, I appreciate the support, but maybe you should be holding on to that yourself so that you can better take care of yourself. That is what I'll say for that. I appreciate the support, but maybe don't splurge your stuff on stuff like this. Like, I would take a step back and use that money for something that'll help you in the long run and not, like, put money in my pocket.
Did you see the mod somebody made for Unleashed Recompile, which replaces all the footstep noises with Squidward's footsteps?
Oh
No,
God, that's obnoxious.
That's terrible.
It's so funny.
Fuck me! Fuck me! Fuck me!
No, it's the S rank one.
Let's go, S-Rank, baby!
Fuck
Let's
me!
go!
That scared the shit out of me. That book! I forgot the book! Well, I got another lap, so...
But you take the bottom route.
Oh, wait. Can I just go
Maybe you can
backwards?
wall
Yeah,
jump?
can I just go backwards? Yeah, hold on a second. Yeah, there we go. Now we're cooking.
All right, but are you going to go for the S
right.
rank?
Yeah, let's go for it. I mean, I'm not going to get
You
it.
know what? Thanks to that skip, you could probably get the S-Rank.
No, I'm probably not going to get it.
Coward.
I'm out of boost. Okay, never mind. It's like Sonic was farting there for a second. No, yeah, I was going to say Sonic was farting there for a second. I was like, where's the boost? The boost ain't happening. These balloons are here. Yeah, these balloons are here so they can get a move on.
Oh, you really got to pay attention to those fuckers now.
Yeah, I really do. I mean, again, I just wanted to go for the book. If I get the S rank by happy coincidence, then that'd be nice. But I don't think I'm getting it.
Can we do
It's
share
pretty
chat?
bad that some of these stages are just so annoying that you completely tune out the amazing music.
Well, I mean, that's what we have, like, OST rips for.
I guess. I really want Sega to just randomly put out a fucking what you call it, album CD for this.
Didn't they do? Or did they do that?
No, they've already done that like back in the past when the game first came out.
Yeah.
I think it was like Japan exclusive or something like that. But I want them to put one out now. And then be like, yeah, we put this out.
Fuck me, dude. Though I
For no reason.
So tight.
No reason at all.
Well, you're not getting the S rank now. So.
Nah, it's whatever. Can I just leave?
Would it be great if this game was available on PC?
If you can't, then I will take the L. But if the medals save, I imagine the collectibles.
Yeah, do
also
collectibles save? Can I just leave? Don't say I think you can. I need to know if I can.
Well, that's what happened. Just leave. It took you
Well,
13
JC says
minutes
yes,
last
so now
time.
it's on him.
All right, JC, if you're wrong, you're banned.
If you aren't,
Sorry,
you're double banned.
those are the rules.
You are banned for a week if you are wrong.
If you're right, you're banned for 2 weeks.
Oh, that's a sound effect I need. It's the crowd gasp.
Let's see.
What stage was that?
That was Begonia Rooftop Run Act 2. Okay, now we can go back to our original intent, which is clearing out the hub worlds. Let me wait until night, because I think... Are we done with the nighttime?
Yeah, you were good on daytime.
Yeah.
It said 4-4.
Act 2-2?
Act...
Or was it Act 4?
Act 4. No. Yeah, Act 4. I don't fucking remember. We can go back to the world map later. I think I have all the medals in the other area, too. I'm going to go quickly check.
I'm looking for medals. Act 9.
Yeah, we're done here.
I guess
Okay,
in
so
the
we
meantime-
can leave.
Before I leave, Have you ever tried out the whole share chat thing on Twitch yet?
No.
Okay.
I've not. I'm not full-time dedicated Twitch strummer to utilize all of the Twitch like partner features, you know, because there's also like there's the share chat thing, there's the guest thing that they try to like put in my face when I'm going to my dashboard. And
okay, so I'm glad it's not old streamers doing that.
I said I said strummer. That was deliberate. No, I said strummer. That was deliberate because some of my friends, my younger friends, say strummer instead of streamer because fuck the English language, I guess.
Oh, hang on, I got.
I hate the whole guest feature a lot. So whenever you're added as like someone who can collab with a streamer, on Twitch, anytime that you go into their chat, a big purple box shows up asking if you want to knock on the streamer. So they can like ask, hey, did you want to collab? And it'll put it into the collab mode. And I'm
sub
like,
for sub.
I don't like this because my friend Ko, the one we rated before, she did that to me, and now it just shows up anytime I'm in her fucking chat, and it annoys the hell out of me because I'm like, I'm not a streamer.
Yeah, it also just it puts a label on you that you didn't ask for.
At least it's just a label for me to see.
Yeah.
Because unless I actually do the whole knock thing, it doesn't actually like put a label on me. But still, it shows up on my screen, and I don't like to see it.
All right.
It is just another box I have to X out as soon as I get the chat. And I'm not a streamer. I don't stream.
Are you solid? Yes, you are. Excellent. Okay, that takes care of this area. Now let us wait until night, because I think it's different for Sonic and World.
Sonic's legs are so pruny. He's just been standing in that water for 12 hours.
Yeah, maybe I should have transformed on the bridge.
Also, he smells like fucking ass.
Yeah, because he
smells like a wet dog.
Well, he never takes those shoes off, to be fair. Like,
well, no, I mean, you know, like whenever a dog has just been out in the rain and stuff.
Yeah.
And they have that horrible smell.
Yeah, they got that horrible wet dog smell.
Sonic right now.
Yeah, yeah. That's disgusting.
I think that might be the original of the term.
All I hear is Kung Fu Panda whenever I hear this song. Are you talking about like the nighttime Hub World stage or the daytime Hub World stage? Either way, it's like imagine going to China and you just say out loud to yourself, I'm getting real Kung Fu Panda vibes out of this place.
It's almost like when you're in Spagonia night, for some reason my brain defaults to fucking Jackie Chan adventures of all things.
Yeah, okay. Alex, are you American?
Why did I take a picture? Oh shit! That guy was actually depressed. Fuck. Okay, we're accidentally doing a ghost mission. Fuck! I thought. Oh my god! I'm so stupid, dude. Well, we can at least do this now.
Grab the bees. Grab the bees.
Yeah, we gotta grab the bees.
Grab the bees. Or the bees. He's got a gun.
Fuck you.
You know, just the thought. Oh no, that guy's actually depressed. Kind of makes me laugh. Oh shit!
I didn't mean to do that. I hit the Y button by complete accident, and there just happened to be a possessed dude on the other side of the fucking piece of architecture. Get the fuck over here.
I'm back. Sorry for my absence.
Bum 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 bum.
Bonnie, we didn't let you out the cave yet. You're doing this whole Easter thing wrong.
I really like the bit that anybody I work for that I work for in terms of music. I'm just in their basement. I ran that bit with Johnny a bit on Twitter. I was like, hey, I made a new song with Johnny. I'm going back to his basement now.
I don't know when I'll be back.
Oh, right, John. If you need, like, transportation, you know, Momocon, just let me know. You can ride in the trunk again.
Did I do that for TMG?
Yes.
Yeah, I did it for TMG. I'm not sure if I'll do it for Momocon, if I'm being real.
Excuse me? I need context?
No, you're not getting... I mean, it's exactly what it sounds like. I rode in the trunk of someone's car because there was no room for me in the back seat.
So, I got some more information.
There we go.
Accessories, pro controllers, and anything like that is super fucking limited. Even
that's not surprising. That's not surprising.
Yeah.
Well, the game's availability doesn't really concern me because for my Switch, I'm all digital anyway. So
yeah. But to give you guys an estimate, my store is getting 9 pro controllers, 2 cameras,
and
just a bunch of accessories and stuff like that. But quite literally, it's just like, holy shit.
The only thing...
So, for context, the reason why I say okay and is because if you already have a Switch 1, you already have the accessories you need for the Switch 2. Don't be buying another Pro Controller just so you can get 2 fucking paddles on the back.
Does the Pro Controller OG work on Switch 2?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. I did not know that. That's why I asked.
Yeah, so there's no I don't have a Pro Controller in general.
See, my thing is that I want a new Pro Controller because my Pro Controller is running pretty old. I've had that Pro Controller since Switch launch.
Yeah, but it ain't broke.
It's also 7 years old, 8 years old at this point.
Yeah, get a new one when you need the new one.
I might need the new one soon, though. That's the point.
But you don't need it soon. But yeah.
And if it ever starts drifting, just let me know and I can fix it.
It was funny because I never had I never had stick drift on my Pro Controller on the Switch, but I've had stick drift on 2 separate occasions on PS5 controllers. Like, what the fuck?
Would you like it?
No, I just said I had.
Controllers do not ask me because I'm still trying to perfect that. It is a pain in the ass to fix it. So for context, like the holes on the DualSense for the actual like sticks on the motherboard on the main board, they're so small that it's really hard to get the solder joints off of them. And when you do and like melt the solder down, it just gets stuck inside the fucking pad, and then it's like next to impossible to get the solder out of the hole. And I absolutely hate it. I have like fried fucking 4 boards now trying to get this process down right, but there's not an easy way of doing it.
Jesus Christ.
Wait till we teach you how to do Frankie PS3s.
No, thank you.
So, Link, if you have like limited Joy-Cons, I'm thinking like, man, it's gonna suck if the Switch 2 does have a really bad drift problem.
All right,
Linky. Everybody's gonna want new Joy-Cons.
Yeah, from what I think that maybe the first Switch Joy-Cons will definitely have drift at some point. You don't want to, but it most likely will happen.
Well, at least with Nintendo, they're so... How do I say it? It's not cheap, but cost-effective with their systems and accessories that I am like 99% sure that if the new Joy-Con stick sizes are the same, it's because they're the exact same sticks in the fucking Switch 1 Joy-Cons. So you can easily just hot swap a fucking Hall Effect joystick in there.
Which is just a very polite way of saying, yes, they're fucking cheap.
Yeah. Jason, I mean, like the DS was still using Game Boy parts.
Yeah. Jason, they're a big company. You can install them as much as you want. In fact, we encourage you to do so.
No, wait.
I mean, technically, the Game Boy sound channels were used all the way from the original Game Boy to the 3DS.
Yeah, I think, Experiment, you taught me that the 3DS has a Game Boy Advance built into it.
Yeah, the ARM7 TDMI. It's needed for DS. And since that's got to be there for DS, you might as well just throw in the basic AGB BIOS and call it a day.
That's funny.
They did that. Oh, no one used it. Lol.
But Santiago, do you already have a Pro Controller?
Yeah, he wants the new one. It's shiny.
The only difference is that you got the 2 paddles. The fuck are you gonna use the 2 paddles for?
You don't speak for me.
Yeah, the weird thing is, the only thing I want from the Switch 2, like right now, is that GameCube controller, and it's not even for the Switch itself. It's so I can make it the perfect Wavebird on GameCube.
Okay, I need this. Right, you're gonna use it for the new Switch, right?
No.
Right?
Yeah, right. No, kill ourselves. Yeah, no, these fuckers definitely need the Pro Controller too for the game chat button. Definitely.
Well, no,
for their fucking 6 FPS game streams.
You mean check the game on the app that I can't download because No one gives a damn about where I live.
I see the other sun metal that I need over there. All right.
Well, I'll put it like this. It's a GameCube controller that's wireless, has the rumble support built in, it's running off Bluetooth, and there's 2 extra buttons I can freely program. My GameCube's got Bluetooth built into it. I can just write a driver.
I heard the HD Rumble is better. Ah, yes, the HD Rumble that you remember for all of like 2 games.
And it's not even really HD Rumble, it's literally the exact same tech they have been using for the last decade plus in vibrators. As in, yes, the ones you shove up your ass type
Jason's approach. I'm really looking forward. Like, no, you're not. Shut the fuck down.
Yeah, he's currently doing
No, you're not. You're just being stupid.
Yeah, he's currently doing the gif from Malcolm in the Middle of when the dad starts to go, just as it goes like, do you really, really want to know?
I know there was one.
What I am saying is, that is money you could be spending on something else.
Yes.
Like games.
Especially if
Like games.
you motherfuckers are complaining about money being tight and you're like, Pro Controller 2.
I need you.
But this one's got a new hat.
Oh, I need to get that hat right now.
Yeah, actually, does the Switch 2 Pro Controller work with Switch 1?
Probably
not.
So why wouldn't you just get a Switch 1 Pro Controller?
Well, that's what Jason was saying. Like, that's what I was getting earlier. Like, if you've already have the Switch 1 Pro Controller and it's still in good shape, just use it for the Switch 2.
Yeah, and if money's tight and your Pro Controller's either broke or like you don't have one, just get a first gen Pro Controller. Like there's no sense in you spending extra money, and you know, like for Americans, extra money after tariffs. That shit.
Oh, hear me out. I have an even better idea. There are Bluetooth adapters you can plug into the Switch or the Switch dock. Use other Bluetooth controllers you've already got lying around.
But I need that USB adapter for Smash.
Yeah, there's one at the back.
You don't use Amiibos. There's other controllers you can get that are perfectly fine.
Yeah, it's like you want to use Xbox, PlayStation controllers. Hell, you want to use a PS3 controller on your Switch? Fucking, you can go for it. Want to use a Wii U Pro controller? Yeah, it'll work with an adapter.
It's like the fucking, I think it's the 8-bit do Ultimate C or whatever. That controller goes down for like $30, and it's just as good as a Pro controller.
Even better, because I think that's got more reinforced sticks, if I remember.
It's got Hall effect sticks.
Yeah, exactly. So, and even the best thing is, it's got a firmware tool. You can fucking reprogram it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I've got what's this here?
And if you get the regular Ultimate, it has paddles as well, just like the Pro Controller 2, except not without costing as much.
Yeah, I'm literally holding the 8BitDo Pro 2 controller. It's literally a SNES controller with 2 paddles on the back and analog triggers, and I can freely program it to work with anything I want.
Vega, thank you for the tier 1. Appreciate it. Happy 70 months to you as well.
Yeah, like if you don't care about Amiibo support, that is the perfect thing to use. Hell, I used it for all of Tears of the Kingdom, and I still used Amiibo because I just had a fucking Joy-Con that I had up the side, you know?
Well, I had a better idea. I had a Joy-Con, but I also just had an Android phone.
Hero sandwiches.
It could be many Amiibos.
Hero sandwiches? Yeah. Yo, hero sandwiches. Wait, why am I?
Wait, you already have 99.
Why I already what?
And he's gone.
Oh my god!
You already have some.
No,
Sonic. You don't need any more.
I remember last week on my own time, I bought 99 more hero sandwiches. I never ate them.
99 hero sandwiches.
Hey, everyone, I'm telling you, the fastest thing in life. You want to see me ingest the 100,000 calories?
I've never had a Switch Pro controller. I just rocked the Pikachu Power A wireless controller, and I've been using it for 6 years.
But by the way, I want to say, like, I love like the running gag. It's just that it's a chili dog or hero sandwich. Is it mukbang or mukbang? How's it pronounced?
Mukbang.
Mukbang. Okay, just making sure. You guys are so excited that there's just Sonic stuffing his fucking face. Anyway.
Well, I mean, if you want to make money by having an orgasm every time you deep throat a sandwich, go for it, I guess.
Oh.
Why am I doing this?
Your chat's going crazy.
Sonicado avocado. I like that.
Also, that's not how you pronounce it.
Wait. What? Sonicado?
No.
What? Mukbang?
You're talking about mukbang or?
Yeah, it's mukbang.
It's mukbang.
Oh, okay.
Wait,
Bong.
mukbang, as in.
Bong.
So if you were to spell phonetically for me, that would be
Like a
B-U-N-G.
O. Like a O.
Like an bong. Okay. Mukbang. Wait.
Like it's a very interesting pronunciation. Yeah.
Well,
Of the A.
what's the origin of the word?
It's like Korean, isn't
It's
it?
Korean,
Bumble.
South Korean.
The bumble.
Bibbidi
No,
bumble,
please.
bumble.
No more.
What's going on? We're trying to eat with a mukbangle.
What's that buck bumble?
Up to the- up to
It's
the-
like a
up to the-
It's an N64.
Silva, Jesus. Siva Hound, but it's like it's a mix with buck bumble, and it's excellent. Is it the Mario Woods or whatever?
No, it's buck bumble.
You're like Homer who was saving that giant sandwich in the cupboard. He's like, hey, 2 more feet and I can fit it in the fridge, all right?
Oh yeah, the sandwich that kind of almost killed them. I remember that thing. It just
I mean,
green is
I
still
don't think
eating.
that sound was very good. Thank you.
Well,
The
how
mayonnaise is
they
starting
do
to
this-
turn.
Can we make the red hashtag mukbang bumble? Or mukbang bumble?
I just remember that, and then he just, I can't stay mad at you, eats it again.
I personally like liminal buck bumble. What the fuck? It's like you're in a liminal space and you just hear the Buck Bumble theme song very faintly through a PA speaker.
Oh,
Yeah, this
no.
one. Love this.
I hate it already.
Such a banger.
Oh, I was screwing though.
Oh, I gotta find the one I was thinking of. It's from Mario RPG. Something Woods. Buck bumble.
Raw forest, I think is what you're looking for.
Yeah.
Clear this area. All right, what about the hub world though?
Yeah, the forest maze.
I mean, there's a fuck show. No, I think Raw's Forest is like the fucking Peripher video.
Jason, you know how to quickly play shit from your board. I just
Or
sent you
forest
to play
maze. I
it
can't
anyways.
remember the exact song name off the top of my head.
Oh yeah, I got this on my like playlist as well.
This one's fucking amazing.
Okay, that goes hard.
Right.
That rocket goes hard.
I'm always surprised by what people are able to make, but at the same time, I kind of feel like they're being incredibly bored at the
Did
time.
I'm pretty sure I cleared out Missouri already.
Missouri, I think, well, you have to go to the state.
Yeah.
I'm in Missouri.
Linky, you have to go soon, Hunter.
Yeah, I was just about to ask.
Ask
Or I was
what,
about to
where
say,
you gotta leave?
Okay.
yeah. Johnny, please, can I go home
No.
now?
No.
Not
the
until
clock
you
says
give
6
me a
o'clock.
Switch 2 pre-order, mister. This is
You have to go tomorrow.
Yeah.
No, but I was just gonna be like, alright guys, I'll catch you guys later. I'm gonna go do the stream now.
Okay, so you're gonna be streaming yourself. What are you gonna be streaming? Metroid Prime, right?
Metroid
Prime
Prime 2.
Metroid Prime
Baby.
2. I see.
A game
Alright,
that
well, have
I've
fun.
never like actually finished or completed. So
Oh, okay. Well, you
Yeah,
guys started with
and-
you, so that's just a matter of time. It's not a matter of if.
Oh,
Yeah,
don't worry.
it-
I'm already forced them to do
Yeah.
100% all items and scans.
Oh, okay.
and don't worry, I don't think we missed the scan already.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
you'll probably
I've
still
been on
be
top of it.
you'll probably still be live by the time I'm done for tonight. So we'll probably just give you a raid
Okay,
when all said and done. So you should probably
So
make sure
if
you're
that-
live.
If Linky doesn't do it, he'll experiment sends messengers or like knock on his window.
Well, I can also just, pass that into his computer and do it for him.
It's true.
Yeah, but what would be the fun of that? You have
Yeah,
to make it
I'm just
surprise.
saying-
To look through your board.
Good.
Linky, what the
Alright,
fuck?
sure. Look at my 0 porn I have saved on this computer. That shit's
mean,
on
yeah,
the
so-
Don't say zero.
Yeah.
I saw those hentai games.
Oh yeah, true.
Well, he also has that late porn folder, but I already know that's a fucking bitch.
All right. Well,
Secretly,
you
I have
guys
my
have
porn
fun.
in my home
I'll be
folder.
here in case you get lonely. Please come back. No, I'm kidding. All right. Two
I can
sun
stream
medals
this.
in Shima. No, don't double dip the stream audience, you piece of shit.
I'm not. But
John's
I'll
friends?
catch you guys later.
My friends.
Gold medals and sun medals.
We need 2 sun medals for Shamar Hub World. Mhm.
I shall join
Some
you.
more.
Yeah, Trevor, I appreciate you know.
I'll
whenever
DM you some of the stuff.
yeah, we could talk turkey after all said and done. I appreciate it, Experiment.
I guess I'll be back in like a fucking hour.
Have fun.
I'll be
Here's
dropping by
the,
those as I'm done here.
Here's the 4. Not far from the town stage, entry/exit point to the world map, the first sun medal is located in a house with 4 breakable vases standing on its doorway.
I already got that one.
Okay. When the player is close to the Golden Trading Company shop, turn in the direction away from the entrance stage towards a house with a closed door and a tree outside of it. The second sun medal is just outside of this house.
Just outside of this house, so it's probably visible. If I had to take a guess, check this face real quick. Okay, no, never mind. Oh, about these. Oh, well, bang. All right.
This is so much property damage.
Yeah, whatever. They'll
I mean, it's not like Sonic
maybe.
will pay it.
Yeah, it's true.
There's one there.
Here we
That's
go.
excellent.
All right, excellent. Wait, hold on.
Yeah, so that's 4.
This thing is just floating in the middle. All right,
Not anymore. You punched it
not
down.
floating anymore.
It was impressive. Then you would have touched it.
I was impressed by it.
I'll read it again. When the player's close to the Golden Trading Company shop, I have no idea what that is.
Yeah,
Because
like
it
as
doesn't-
if it's like, yeah, you know the place. Yeah, the thing that's not labeled. Like, come on. Like,
Turn in the direction away from the entrance stage towards a house with a closed door and a tree outside of it.
let's see if I can get a better vantage point from up here. Thought I saw something spinning there. All right. No, I wouldn't be able to see it from here. How's it going, Real 98? My day is going by just fine. Just, just taking care of some odds and ends here and there, and I want to start settling down soon for the night as I'm tackling through every hub world now to clear them of all their medals, because our next stage is Adabat Day, but I was short several sun medals before I can get there, and normally you circumvent this by playing the Act 2 or Act 3 of different zones, but I like to prioritize getting medals in the hub world because, that doesn't really require any sort of like finesse. It's just, can you find them? And thankfully I thought that was a medal for a second. Thankfully, I have a Victor on standby to help me locate medals. But unfortunately, the guy tells me to recognize a shop that I don't know because nothing is labeled, and I'd have to are you a shop? Nope.
No, he's
You're
just a guy.
you're just a guy. Okay.
Are you a shop? Do I look like a shop?
Are you a shop? Busy. Okay. No.
Okay. I thought he
Just
said,
another guy. You are near. It's close to the alleyway. Hold on. If it's
What are you
close
scared?
to
Sorry. Oh wait, break all those pots.
might as
Damn
well.
it.
I should have done the spin attack. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Nothing there. Is an invisible wall.
Fucking elbow. Ow.
Hey, was it Calibardus? No, Calibardus to 78. Thank you for the 2-1, much appreciated. And hello to you as well, E-Bounder. Fuck. At this point, I'm just kind of just
Squidward? It's okay, take your time.
I'm just fucking meandering around, just wondering where shit is at, because... Alright, hold on. Is there something that I can... No. Despite there being pots there.
If I remember, there's a lot of weird nooks and crannies.
Yeah, because... Alright, hold on. I'm trying to think back what you were talking about. It's a shop that looks like it has a closed door. Did I go through? Yeah, I went there. I think it's where I got the other metal from. Alright, so there we go. How's it going? Hello from Tasmania. 8 a.m. here. Tasmania, what the fuck?
that place is actually real.
What? I know Tasmania is real. It's just more like I never heard anyone greetings from Tasmania. Luca, thank you for the bits. I had my wisdom teeth removed last Friday, and one of the videos I watched was SGP Drunk play on the new Mario Party, so I thank you for all the entertainment. Equal W equal B. Also, I never want to eat applesauce for the next couple of years. Wait, I never want to eat... Oh, okay, because you're relegated to eating applesauce as your mouth is recovering. Okay, I see. Well, I wish you the best of safe recovery for wisdom. I've thankfully never had to have my wisdom teeth removed, although maybe, I hear that you're never too old to have your wisdom teeth removed, so maybe I should
No.
Maybe not say.
I had to do that a couple of years ago, and
are you the shop? Okay, so you're the Golden Trading Company. All right, so wait, give me the info one more time, Victor.
Sure thing. When the player is close to the Golden Trading Company shop, turn in the direction away from the entrance stage, towards a house with a closed door and tree outside of it.
Close to
that one.
This one. With the tree outside of it.
Yeah.
I thought I saw something spinning.
The second sun medal is just outside of his house.
Just outside? Well, that's a fucking lie. I don't see anything here.
I guess you have to.
Maybe it's through here.
Or it might be the wrong house.
See, the problem is that even if I did get the medal here, there'd be a transparent medal, and there's not.
And that's why I'm thinking you might be at the wrong house.
Yeah, like, is this the right house?
It's a different tree.
Yeah, maybe it's a different. No. See, the problem is that even if I got the medal earlier, it would have shown up as a transparent one. Did I also pick up the transparent one? Because I also dead ass don't remember doing that, which is my fault. But also, yeah, that's what I was trying to make sure that I was clear on. All right, and then what's the next one then? I guess.
So the last one is, as the player walks to the entrance to Professor Pickle's lab, they should turn to the right to head into a house where the fourth sun medal is present. I think you might have already gotten this one though.
Yeah, because this one was like it was down here, and it was in this room. Yeah.
Okay, so the first one.
How many medals do you have?
I have 3 out of 4.
Okay.
Yeah, not far from the town stage's entry/exit point to the world map, the first sun medal is located in a house with 4 breakable vases standing on its doorway.
Which I'm sure I already got. I will check. All right, so that's the entryway to the gate, but not the exit. Fuck, don't.
Oh wait, the third sun medal is directly on the path towards the entrance stage, on the intersection where the player would turn right to head towards Professor Pickle's lab.
Yeah, so here's the exit. I went here, and there was a room that I went into that had like a bunch of pottery that I busted open. It was here, yeah. Because it had like 4 vases in front of it. Yeah, so I got the medal here already. All right, but the other one that you just said doesn't sound familiar to me. So that was close to the entry gate, you said?
Oh god, I'm sorry, okay. Not far from the town stage, entry/exit point to the world map. First sun medal is located in a house.
No. I literally just went from there. I was talking about the one where you said where you're close to the entry gate to the stage selection.
Yeah. The third sun medal is directly on the path towards the entrance stage.
Yeah.
On the intersection where the player would turn right to head towards Professor Pickle's lab.
So here's the intersection where Pickle's lab is at. Because you turn right and literally down the road is where the medal's at. But
I'm gonna look up a guide.
Yeah, because I feel like I should have seen a glimmer of it at this point.
Town medals. No, that's a stage.
Try breaking the vases near the entrance stage. Yeah, we can try that. Or, come on, Sonic. What the fuck are you doing, dude? How about you? Labouche. Nope. Nothing.
Oh, no medal here.
What is it?
Did you get the one, like, it's like on top of the roof?
Well, let me go back to the rooftop now because I had a feeling that there might have been something there. Hold on. Sorry. It's principle of the thing.
Yeah, apparently they're past that tree next to you.
This tree?
Behind you.
This one?
Yeah. Did you already get that one?
Yeah, I don't see anything here. Okay. Yeah, like I'm genuinely.
I think I see the one you're missing.
You ran past it. It's in the flower pot on the road. Flower pot on the road. This one? Nope.
Okay, just go smash all the pots.
Yeah, then we're just gonna break all the pots. This one? Nope. This one? Nope. This one? Nope. This one?
Okay, I'm gonna send you the video for this one.
This one?
With a timestamp because this one is strange. It doesn't look like it's in a vase, so play that really quick.
Hold on a second. There are a couple of vases that I didn't break yet. That one? Nope. These? How about these? Nope. How about you? Nope. Any more that I didn't... This is a shortcut to the exit.
It looks like the one you're missing, so... Because you're missing a moon medal, yeah?
I got it. There we go. It was in.
Yeah.
It was a tree pot.
Yeah, in the tree wall.
Jesus fucking Christ, that was miserable.
Yeah, I do think this is the worst town hub in the game.
Yeah, well, just at least to find shit. All right, we're missing a moon medal in this stage. This is probably something that I can only get as the werehog. Who put that there? I don't know.
Isn't there a way for you to see what stage you need from in the menu or something like that? Or do you have to?
Well,
go to
yeah,
the
you
stage?
pause the game and you can see the count on the bottom right there. I'm missing one moon medal.
Okay, I thought you meant in a stage itself. Oh, I think it's not that one.
Yeah, that one took me a while to find. Yeah, fucking preaching to the choir here. Took me forever to find. That's what Victor telling me where exactly they are.
Now, thankfully, Victor isn't as good about giving direction as I am.
That's because I'm reading a guide.
Yeah, I do as well.
If you remember, I tried to go guideless, and I'm like, well, you gotta go to the corner on the corner. Stream.
No, you go left, and you go to the other left. And then the other left. You just maybe do a half circle.
There's a moon. There's some metal there.
So you
that
gotta do a
I wanna
360.
collect it.
Why? Because it looks cool.
All right. So these enemies are really trying their damnedest to hit Sonic. Let me try and climb up here.
You need to get a drink, dude.
I love people that just come in here and like just someone's like, oh no one naturally sounds like this. So like, go get a drink, my dude. Go get some sleep, and it's like you're gonna feel like an asshole when you have to explain why he sounds like that.
See, I had to pause myself there. I'm like, wait, is he talking about me, or did somebody redeem Hydrate Black?
Yeah. Like it never crosses their minds as like maybe they just naturally sound like that because of a condition they have or some other shit.
That's like telling a cripple. Just get the walk,
Let me
bro,
poke fun at them. Jesus Christ.
Hey, my guy, have you tried not being like that? No? Okay.
All right.
Give it a try. Jeez. Anyway, that killed the conversation. What are you searching for? A moon medal?
I'm searching for a moment. I know that's changed. Anywhere here.
I'm gonna go fight the boss. What the hell is this?
Would you like me to look for a guide on this?
I feel like it's just like
It should be.
Keep in mind the medals are shared between
yeah.
day and night.
I'm all alone and what's this thing of the sentence? Hey, Elysium, thank you for the tier 1. Hey, John, hope you're well. The Final Fantasy now was phenomenal. That's not how you spell phenomenal, but I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Yo, sick jump.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. All right, let's go daytime, maybe. Like, I forget, like, the medals... The medals are always visible no matter if they're day or night. It's just you won't be able to get them unless you approach them as a certain character. Is medal collecting just as repetitive as getting the blue coins, or the blue coins still worse? Blue coins are still worse because you don't have an exact tracker for all of them. You just notice there's 30 in a zone. That's literally it. Nice camera there, Sonic. I appreciate that. Don't get me wrong. The Sun and Moon medals just there's got it. All right, cool.
Wow.
It's a happy accident. Yeah, it's like just a happy accident. Okay, I think that's it for Shamar. Let's get the fuck out of here.
It's like getting your ass kicked, looking at the ground beside you, and you're like, ooh, a penny.
That just leaves Empire City and Atabat. Also, every time you collect a blue coin in the game, I ask you to save. Yeah, which I'm not gonna knock like Sunshine 4 too much because I guess it's just nifty to have like a save system that's like frequent. But it was clearly a game design before auto saving became commonplace.
Call it hunch. I don't think I needed to open a guide there. It's a circle.
Okay, cool. Well, you say that. It's like, go to the corner of the circle, and I immediately just start raising eyebrows. Cool, I already cleared this area. Wait, toast, my guy. You got any hero sandwiches?
Start scratching up. Do you have any of them hero sandwiches?
Come on, man. Just give me one more fucking.
You're gonna want to buy those collectibles while you can.
Go for the hit, man. What, the collectibles? Which one? Like the
yeah, stuff like that. It's an achievement.
Talismanic. Talismanic? Is that how you pronounce that?
Yeah.
And a hammock. I got her in the hammock district.
Plus, I think some of them might be side quest related. So
Yeah.
It's just good to get them out of the way.
There we go. All right, we're good with Empire City because I guess I cleared that out while I was doing my fucking Windows grinding earlier.
Hot soon Easter egg.
All right. Now we go to Adabat. And this would be very appropriate for me to clean. No, what? Didn't I clean out Adabat already?
Wait, what? Oh, your chat's confusing me. When I
What
first
is it?
heard Victor on stream, assumed that was just how he sounded because no one else was bringing attention. He's like, well, yeah, it's because that is how I sound.
Yeah.
Wait, what did you think now?
All right. I thought it was a bit. All right. So that's it. We cleared out every hub world of their medals. I don't think we have enough medals to access Adabat Day anyway, so we might have to revisit some acts anyway. But let's see what the tally is.
3.
Somebody just said Seth Rogen laugh. I'm gonna pass away now.
Boy, pass away. This is not glowing. You see the thing? You need 7 more moon medals. God damn. All right. So now at this point, we need to start doing some of the different acts. So let's go back to the world map, which would be easier if I just went to the pause menu and just did it from there. Because like, what is John doing? All right,
man, it's crazy how this game like continuously reminds you of how mid it can be.
All right, we're going to select stage. There are no medals in. Fucking hell. Let's start doing some of the secondary like warhog levels because probably there's something. Wintos, my guy, you got any hero sandwiches? Let's go. I'm good for it, dude. You think it's fine.
Get the souvenirs.
Get the fucking lace tablecloth. Yeah, I'll take that off of you. What else do you have here? What the fuck you doing with
Well,
the
Chad, if I ever miss somebody asking like what's wrong with my voice, just make up a story. I don't care about the misinfo. Give me like an epic backstory.
Oh, God. Am I going to be doing all the NPC quests as well? Yes, I'm doing everything, Malco. All right.
This hero sandwich reminds me. There's a deli place in Minnesota.
Yeah.
Called Nelson's Cheese and Deli, and they make this sandwich called the Cheese Maker.
Okay.
You can get it hot or cold. Don't get it hot because then it's just a glob of cheese.
I was going to say if it has as much cheese as it sounds like it does, it's just.
Oh, it has so much cheese.
Yo, you want some
it's
fucking
like
bread? You want some bread with your cheese?
And they give you like lettuce, onions, mayo, a little bit of honey mustard. It's so good.
Yeah, well, I believe
it. But do they give you cheese? Just hear me get smacked.
Can I get the cheese maker? Hold the cheese.
What the fuck?
I would like a hot dog. Hold the hot dog.
Oh, this is the gauntlet, isn't it? This is where like I lift doors and enemies just spawn.
Oh, fuck that. I mean, medals are pretty fucking easy in this stage. I see that, but it's annoying.
Yo, can I play the game? Thank you.
Oh.
You put your points on pardon about secret specialization for my voice. I started a Skyrim save file and put all my stats in luck. Oh, your audio's crunchy. Ooh.
Anyway, that Activision CEO for Discord now.
Yeah, we were talking about. Well, we briefly touched upon it earlier, but is there something else you want to like share?
No, nothing really. Just ABK VP becoming Discord CEO. That's perfectly great. They are definitely going to get that go public now. Because I know they've been fishing for an IPO for like the last 5 years.
Oh boy.
Oh your Discord audio is crunchy. Not your voice, just the stream audio.
Oh, the stream audio? Oh, yeah, hold on. It has been over 2 hours.
Yeah,
That's
we're
why.
having the usual 2-hour Discord goes to shit.
Yeah, so I'm not sure if it's...
By the way, they want you to pay for this.
I'm not sure if it happens with everybody else, but after like 2 hours after I'm streaming a stream on Discord, the audio starts getting crunchy.
Mm-hmm. That's just what Discord does.
Yeah.
Anyway, buy fucking Nitro. Tired of this shit, man. Keep telling me to buy Nitro, but then they can't even have the streams fucking work right. You can stream at higher resolutions now for 2 hours.
Yay.
Is that it? Fuck out of the way. All right. Opening the door. There's a thing here. Oh, it's a book. Nice. Okay, cool. That's not what I'm looking for. I'm actually looking for medals. Guys, stay in the medals room.
Nope.
You putting up your dukes? Fuck you.
Oh.
Like, yeah, I don't know if it's like a fucking NVIDIA issue between Discord and NVIDIA, or if it's just Discord in general.
You're the one voice actor for Andy Samberg for that one guitar yelling scene in Brooklyn Nine-Nine. He kept messing up the time. Maybe that's... I don't know the reference, but it's making people laugh, so that's what counts.
Yeah. I know it's like rip the S
I don't
right.
know the reference either.
It's up before our time.
I don't know, I just don't watch TV. Which is ironic, considering where I work.
Alright. There's still a sun medal that I'm missing. It's probably out in the open here if I had to take a guess.
Be sure to jump up to, like in each room, because it might be above you.
What a sentence.
Victor's actually Jason Griffith after doing the were hug scream. Yeah, didn't he record for this game while he was sick, too? Like, that's gotta fucking hurt. Not that I'm buds with Jason Griffith, but it was kind of sweet that he recognized me, because he and I like guessed at a lot of similar conventions related.
Yeah.
There was one convention where my brother was meeting him for the first time, and there was a convention before that where I filmed Jason calling my brother a loser in his shadow voice, because we're siblings, we like to fuck with each other. And the next convention, my brother decides to introduce himself to Jason by going, "So I hear you called me a loser." And apparently, from what my dad saw, Jason Griffith's face went ghost white for a second, until he clarified that, oh yeah, it's because of my brother. And my Jason Griffith was like, oh yeah, I remember. So the next time Jason saw me at the next convention, he's walking by my table, and he goes, "Your brother's not a loser." He just yells it across the
Please don't hurt me.
I'm like, oh, he remembers me. He's very nice. So is Pete Capella. Pete Capella says hi to me like every convention.
That's
In
nice.
fact, he walked up to my table, and I'm like, oh, buddy.
Don't see. Okay, I'm putting this here. There's still a sun medal I'm missing.
I will say, without getting explicitly controversial, I will say the most awkward shift I've seen is before and after the Mike Pollock incident. I don't see much people at his table anymore.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is the moon medal? Is the sun medal here?
Maybe check the vases first.
Yeah, I'm gonna check the vases here.
Because I think if you defeat the boss, the ring spawns.
Like right on top of me.
Yeah.
Yeah, there it was. Okay, we're good.
Like Pollock incident, I'm not going to talk about it.
Yeah, that's something you should look up yourself. Yeah, that's something you should be looking up yourself.
Yeah, that's right.
Hey! Wow, that did not feel deserved, but whatever. We fully completed that one thing. Finally.
That's one of my new buttons. Was that too quiet, actually?
No, that was fine.
So cool. I fucking laugh at the beginning. Apparently, he was originally supposed to voice SpongeBob.
Oh, Mike Pollock?
Yeah, that did just follow the Mike Pollock conversation, so.
What's his fucking name? Plankton's voice actor.
Mr. Lawrence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was originally going to voice SpongeBob back when the show was.
Can you imagine that shit?
And he apparently used
voice.
the Plankton voice, but they liked the voice so much that they just made Plankton again.
Okay, that's actually pretty funny.
Which, I mean, like, what an honor, you know? Like, people like your voice so much that they make a character around it.
Okay, we are just several sun medals away from unlocking Adabat Day. And unfortunately, I need to now get to the other area, because I think... how many areas were there for the werehog? Oh, this stage.
This is another one of those looping stages.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say it's as bad as
No,
the
it's
other
not as
looping
bad.
stage, though.
It's just... let's just do it anyway, because we need to start unlocking these places anyway. Yeah, so this one is Grind Rail City, if I remember correctly. And it's just like, it's just never ending. And I have to be...
You are going to miss things on your first loop, by the way.
You are going to miss shit.
Holy shit.
I don't remember where the fucking medal's at.
Pause strats.
Pause buffer.
Someone asked nicest VA you've ever met at a convention, and for me that's going to be Cam Clark, because he's the only one I met. Because Charles left early, and so did fucking
Hater.
what's his face?
So
Why am I blanking? Oh my god!
the two that come to mind.
Well, that's David Hater.
David Hayter. Yeah, he dipped early too.
The two that come to mind that I've had like conversations with, just in like in small capacity, is Charles Martinet, who I spoke to a couple of times, years apart though, so it's not like we're associated or anything like that. And the voice of fucking Steven Universe, Zach, what their name was? Remember what their name was?
It's in Collins, was it?
I spoke with them at a MomoCon because was it Zach? Is it Hadel?
Collison.
Oh, Callison. Okay. I spoke with them because.
Oh, that's unmissable, by the way. You missed a medal.
Did I miss? No, I got him. Oh, did I miss a? Fuck! I gotta start over.
It is the bottom route, so.
All right. MomoCon has what they call a VIP. I fucking just didn't jump there. MomoCon has a VIP room where that's where all the guests like to mingle, get out like the free refreshments and shit like that. Just also just get away from the crowds. And that's normally where I hang out when I'm done like browsing around the floors for a bit. But so more often than not, I'll see a voice actor hanging out there, and then Zach Allison was there. And I recognized the voice, and we just chat for a bit, and he was nothing but very kind to me.
Yeah.
For
Wonder
me,
if his rap career went anywhere.
Rap career?
but for me, it would be David Hater. When I met him with Fonzo. That he's just a really nice guy.
Stick to the bottom here, Johnny. On the right.
And then the other one for me is the voice actor for Carl. Like he's not.
Off he goes.
Yeah, and for me, the other one would be Samantha.
This was what you want to know what you want to know what happened right there. I glanced at Twitch chat just for a fucking frame, and I forgot to hit the jump button.
Yeah, but I'll try to finish up. And the other one would be Samantha Briard, who is the voice actor as for Carl, in Baldur's Gate 3. She was really fucking nice to me.
No, I'm not blaming chat. I'm letting you know why I did that dumbass thing.
Kirk Thornton, because he just genuinely shocked me. Usually, and I don't mean this as an insult towards Kirk. He is an older gentleman. And usually older gentlemen at conventions seem like they don't want to be there. I also met Tony Todd. Tony Todd is one of my favorite people. May he rest in peace. Lisa Ortiz, she was just a fucking delight.
Okay. What the fuck? This is supposed to be 2D. Where did Sonic go?
That way.
Where?
You exited the dimension.
Yeah.
Sonic,
anyway, get a new one, Victor.
It's all good. There was one more. And this is more for funny reasons. Yuri Lowenthal, who I wasn't too crazy about meeting, even though, super famous guy. He's fucking Sasuke. But I met him because my brother wanted to meet him because he was Spider-Man, of course.
Yeah.
And I met him, and I noticed he was using a microphone. And I'm like, oh, cool, he's using a microphone.
Well, he's a voice actor.
Well, for a convention.
Okay.
A convention. His convention appearance, so he could project his voice easily. It was like a little standby microphone and speaker.
Okay.
And I asked him where he got his, because obviously being disabled, something like that would be really useful for me. So I ended up getting my own. So he was very kind. And then I discovered, oh fuck, he voices Cecil Harvey in Final Fantasy IV.
In 4DS and Dissidia.
So if I ever meet him again, I'm going to be like, holy shit, you voiced for a game that was extremely influential on my decision to write music.
You just scream in his ear, the moon haunts you. It's completely unrelated, but it's also maybe you'll get it.
He's also Alucard? Is he Alucard?
Yeah, he's Alucard in the PSP retranslation of the game.
I mean, he's a lot of people.
Also, the camera's broken here. The camera was supposed to be behind the back of Sonic there, and it was not.
It happens.
You might have skipped the camera trigger.
Oh my god.
But for me, I wouldn't actually like to meet him, not because he voiced those people, but because he voices the main character of one of my favorite games, Tales of the Abyss. He voices both Luke and Ash.
Okay.
And he actually does a really good job there.
Is he doing a different voice than the one he normally does?
No.
Okay.
It's just one is acting like a brat, and the other one's always angry. So, the same stuff. But I do like his performance in Tales of the Abyss. It really does bring the character.
Oh my god. I just remember where this last moon medal's at, actually.
And then also to fuck with him, also always tell you, yeah, you did a really good job in that one game. You say, what game?
What the fucking shit?
That's not fair.
Yes, it is.
Sonic Unleashed is a get good game, guys.
Don't get good.
Yeah, so this moon medal, if I recall correctly, is at the fucking tail end of one of these grind rails that I have to just switch to. Immediately. It's right. Whoa, no! You just fall off. I was... you can't switch rails if there's no rail adjacent to you. I think that's how it works. Yeah, it's do or die, because if you don't get it, you don't get it. Ugh, my god. This is gonna suck.
Yeah.
I mean, you pick your own hell.
I have a button ready.
Yeah.
I'm gonna play the other one, but it might be a little loud. Just forewarning.
Yeah, roll the dice.
Did somebody say boom?
No, so that wasn't loud at all.
It's just that explosion was crunchy.
Yeah, that explosion was crunchy as shit, but it wasn't loud.
Did somebody say boom?
Jesus Christ.
Right.
Stupid. Oh my god.
I was wanting to get Charles Martinet's autograph, but the line was
Massive.
Intense.
Yeah. Oh, intense. Okay.
Yeah, I almost met him at a.
Oh shit! God damn.
And that was TMG last year. And fucking I saw him sneak out the fucking side door near the cosplay wrestling.
Like a snively whiplash sort of walk. Look, sees you, it tells you to shh, and then he just sneaks out the back.
And I was like trying my absolute damnedest to be like, hey, no, come back here, bitch.
No, because you like Invasion of the Body Snatchers. You just point like.
Yeah, I almost met Charles Martinet at MomoCon 2019.
What's almost
and I didn't
met?
realize. Well, I didn't realize he was there until after I left because that was my first convention. But what's funny is I met Dan Salvato by complete accident. He's the developer of Doki Doki Literature Club.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And what's kind of funny is like
For the Famicom?
he just started his. Oh my God! Shut up.
Sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yo, I love Mario. Yeah, he just got there, set up his table, and nobody like went to his table, so I just got in line and I met him immediately. He's very short. He's like
Hey, we
4 feet tall.
We stand short kings, okay? Like,
Yeah, and like I told him, I'm like, yeah, I love the Game Grumps playthrough. That's how I got introduced to the game. He's like, oh yeah, that's my favorite playthrough of the game. So that was pretty cool to learn.
And fucking yeah, I met Cam Clark. I would have met the other one. Yeah, Clinton Flynn. But I had my girlfriend go and stand in that line, and that was probably regrettable because like he goes and signs it and puts the heart on it, and I'm like, man, you are not beating these fucking allegations against you. And then as far as David Hayter, his lines were just so fucking long, man. And then he cut the last day short. I just wish I would have known to like yell at you during your panel.
Yeah, it's like no matter, even if I never meet David Hayter again, I at the very least have an everlasting memory with him interrupting my panel to comment on my distaste for Calorie Mate. And then me offering him one, and then he immediately declines.
No.
Wait, Cam Clark, is that Simba? Or
No, Mufasa.
Mufasa?
Camp what?
Yeah, Cam Clark voiced Mufasa.
In what?
No, wait, no, wait.
Kingdom Hearts, I assume?
Yeah. No, wait. Damn it, I can't remember. Hold on.
Oh
Or was it
no,
like
he
the
voiced
TV
Simba.
show?
Wait.
Yeah.
All right, real quick. To any Sonic Unleashed aficionados. Can I get this moon medal by jumping off of this rail at the tail end of it and boosting towards it? Is that the way I'm supposed to get it? Or do I just have to just jump from the You can, but it's hard as shit.
Yeah, because you're not going to get that much air from the boost.
Yeah! Okay, well, we're cooking.
Yeah, like that's cutting it very fucking close.
Oof,
And
Christ.
right at the fucking end. Like, why would they do that?
Because they're
That's an
dicks! That is an A rank. That is an A rank.
I don't know. Cam Clark was nice. I didn't really try to make small talk because I knew he had more folks in his line, and
Yeah.
I wanted him to kind of get on with his day.
Cam Clark is adult Simba's we can't afford Matthew Broderick voice.
Oh, for Kingdom
I'm
Hearts?
not gonna lie.
Okay. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah,
thing
that's
is,
like how Woody is voiced by Tom Hanks' brother.
Oh, yeah, I've known that. Like, I've known that for a while. Okay.
Yeah, like, I don't know. I'm very not dismissive, but I don't really hold celebrities and actors and all that shit to like a pedestal or anything.
Well, you shouldn't. Like, and I'm like, and I say this as someone that is a content creator, that's someone that does have support from a loving community, and that sort of shit. But at the end of the day, you don't know who I am. Like, you see who I am on stream, on YouTube videos, but you don't see me in my private moments. You don't see me when I'm taking a shit. You don't see me when I'm taking getting a shower. You don't see me when I'm going to Arby's or some other shit. Yeah, sort of thing. I'm just another person. I'm just another dude. And
a lot of people think people's social lives are just Twitter, and it's not.
No, it's not. I'm barely on social media. And I know that in part is a problem that I have to deal with as someone in terms of just like, advertising and other shit like that. But the fact of the matter is that kind of aspect of this part of the job exhausts me, which is why I don't do it. But I like to keep it that way too. You know what I mean? Like I don't need to have every aspect of my life out to blast because I don't want people knowing every aspect of my life. Was Arby's that much of a shift? It's like, I was like, Arby's. Man, Johnny, you okay?
Nathan's in the chat.
Hey, Nathan, how's it going?
Hey, y'all.
How you doing, Nathan? I've never actually eaten at Arby's. That's one of those things I should probably test out.
It's okay. But, no, like, I just...
takes a shower.
I mean, you did do that... Didn't you do, like, a Manscaped promo years ago?
Yeah,
but they wouldn't let him use it for his head.
For my head, yeah, that was. Well, no. Manscaped was specifically for my nuts. You're thinking of Harry's. Harry's. Yeah, Harry's. That was a sponsor. It was called Harry's, and I wanted to use it to shave my head because normally I like to shave my head. They won't let me use it to shave my head. So like, all right, well, what am I supposed to do? It was like, gotta use it on your face. But I like my beard. You're gonna have to shave it. Fuck. And that's why for a certain time, for a small frame of my life, during that time, I went back to my goatee. Because normally I'd like to just keep the beard now. Like, because I like the beard. That sort of shit. But I don't know. I like the beard.
The beard is
People are giving reminders for
Hey, Nathan, how you doing?
souvenirs for the shop.
Wait 1 second. I need to now unlock another act here. Can I?
Man, like, that would be the only thing that would make me become a content creator. Free shit from sponsorships. Because, I kind of like free stuff.
That was the biggest shock when I got recruited by Screenwave. For one, like, I hold everybody at arm's length when I start a professional relationship.
As you should.
With them, and yeah. But it was kind of funny because I got a random as fuck Christmas package from Screenwave, and I'm like, what the fuck? So yeah, I got a Christmas cup from them. I'm like, what the fuck? I've been with you guys for like a month.
I mean,
you were probably put on. Yeah, you were probably just put on like some sort of like list that like people like make sure we send the company card, that sort of shit. That's everybody.
Yeah. Like it could be worse. I mean, you could have a scenario where like your fucking channel manager or whatever doesn't talk to you at all, and then you forget that you're even a partner with an MCN.
I think I know what you were talking about. Yeah, I think I might know what you're talking about. Are you talking about what happened with this guy?
Yeah, Sir Swag.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So for context, Sir Swag, it's a YouTube channel. They do like covering world news and stuff, and their channel got hacked, like just completely compromised. They lost all access to it. They tried to go through YouTube. YouTube was like, contact your fucking, MCN, or contact your or contact like your brand manager or whatever. And they're like, MCN, we don't have, wait a second, we do have one of those. We haven't talked to our MCN in like 6 years, dog. And then they try to reach out. Their MCN no longer exists because they were bought by another MCN,
because they died.
Bought by another MCN, which was bought by an esports organization, which is owned now by Saudi Arabians.
I was hoping the story was the MCN died due to inactivity and because they weren't fed.
So yeah, they're like, what the fuck do we do? But eventually, after I think it was like 70 days or something of not having their channel, which by the way, they lost all their contracts. They lost all their contracts, their channel sponsors, due to the whole situation.
Jesus Christ.
But what ended up happening is that some random, like, larger YouTuber saw their tweets about it and everything. They were like, oh, give me a sec. You'll get contacted tomorrow. And then they did. Because, you know, of course, people who are bigger channels have
more pull. Yeah.
Yeah. And direct contact with people higher up in YouTube support. But they did a deep dive on it. Sir Swag, they did a deep dive on it later after they got in contact with someone who used to work at YouTube support. And apparently that sort of stuff has to be pushed up from a level 2 manager of YouTube support. But they don't have permission to do that. And 9 times out of 10, a level 1 manager has no permission to get you to a level 2 manager. So it's just designed to fail.
Jesus Christ, dude. Like, also, where the fuck are these medals at? Okay, there's one.
And even their direct responses that YouTube support gives you from an actual person are actually still AI generated. What it is they look up an article concerning like what you're chatting in about or emailing about, and then the AI that they use makes a fucking response based off of that article. So everything is still AI generated at the end of the day.
Oh my Christ.
Good lord.
Went out of this hellscape. Okay, cool. I got that by complete accident. Let's get the hell out of here.
I mean,
it's pretty shitty.
You can quit the stage from here, by the way. They do save.
Do they save? Okay, cool. I'm getting the fuck out of here.
I mean, I would offer you to join my circle of work, John, but that means you'd have to go back to university, and you'd also have to deal with living in America and teaching there.
I do think about sometimes, like, you know, what will I be doing 5-10 years from now, given, like, you know, because the landscape of content creation, YouTube specifically, is always changing, you know, and there comes a point in time where you have to say or realize to yourself, hey, this isn't working anymore, because your videos aren't getting pushed. It's not exactly what YouTube is favoring more than anything. And you know, given that I do this for a living, so I can like pay the bills and, you know, keep the roof over my head, not under my head. What the fuck?
John ominously hovering over his house.
That house sounded like a snack. But like I do wonder sometimes, is like, what will some call me Johnny mean in like about 10 years and what have you? What do you think, Nathan?
Well, given that we don't experience the heat death of the universe,
yes.
I mean, as long as your passion still lives there, as long as you can support yourself, you doing what you're doing is working.
I can only see 4 things stopping you from doing what you're doing.
Okay.
1, YouTube just no longer favoring your kind of content anymore.
Right.
Yeah.
Which is why I think it's going, but continue.
2, YouTube no longer existing.
Okay. Which I don't think is going to happen, but go ahead.
3, the government making the internet all fucky-wucky and making YouTube annoying to use to the point where your viewership just drops.
Like this
Wait, you mean it's not already annoying to use with ads every 30 seconds?
No, I more so mean like government influences, like UK and Australia folks right now watching this stream. How about that Discord having to put in your fucking ID to be able to see NSFW content?
So
yeah, they have to do ID and facial verification now to verify their age over there.
Yeah. There's a few states that Florida's become one of the few states where you have to do that if you want to look at the prawns.
Yeah, but these are whole countries that are doing them just for social media platforms.
Oh, I know.
It's going to start getting even worse. The storm was the first step. The social media is the second step. And then eventually it's just going to be blanket the whole internet. Like,
I'm tired of this shit, Grandpa.
But as far as the fourth thing that would, keep you from doing what you're doing right now, that would be just humanity wiping itself out in a nuclear winter.
You know what? That's actually the most likely scenario.
The fact that I have to add that to the list is pretty bad.
You ever see the ending of Dinosaurs?
How we're gonna be remembered on YouTube, and that's crossed my mind lately, and that's only because I have a very frustrating story to share. And I did tweet about this.
Okay.
I tweeted like a motherfucker about this because it kind of fucked.
Will you stop doing that?
What? Why not? It's a shortcut.
You're failing the shortcut.
I've only failed twice. Come on. See, look, I can do this just fine.
Time.
See, look, I can do that. I did that just fine. I don't see you having a panic attack there.
So I released a remix album of one of my original songs, Darker Side of Me, featuring Johnny Giueli. I got 12 different artists on it, and I had a release schedule where each video is coming out a week apart from one another. About halfway in the album, I got a few comments saying like, hey, are you done releasing these? So I'm like, okay, I can swallow my pride, but I don't want to waste my artist's efforts. So I released all my remix videos at once. And I'm like, okay, now it's all out there. Now cut to now, months later, I'm done with this project and I don't really know what I want to work on next. So I make a community post. And I say, I don't really know what I want to make. So I'm just going to take it easy. I haven't really felt inspired to make any songs recently. So I'm just going to wait until it strikes me. And that's kind of why I've been playing Final Fantasy again.
Okay.
Because I want to reinvigorate and discover new music.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the comments was, well, as long as there's no Darker Side of Me remixes. That's got under my skin a little, but I respond calmly. I'm like, basically, rest assured there will be no more remixes. And this motherfucker replies with, you gotta understand how it looks to your audience after we look at your channel and see remix number 8 uploaded.
What the fuck? No, it's red flags, red flags, red flags.
I'm like, the entitlement on that is insane.
Yeah.
No, you should be like, I understand where you're coming from. I do apologize. And then you make sure to upload the very first thing you upload next is another remix.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
Anybody that comes under the fucking stance of, I think I speak for everybody here when I think such and such and such and such, is like, fuck you. You don't speak for me. You don't speak for anybody. You only speak for yourself. You're just a dickhead. That's literally all you are. You're a dickhead.
You only speak for yourself and you're barely doing that.
for chat safety here, I did hide their comments and we're not going to be sharing their name or anything because that's not smart. But,
it's like, the fuck you mean we?
Now, and it led me to think is like, am I making content for other people or am I making content for myself? Because a Darker Side of Me remix was a project that I led with a lot of people in it. And am I making content for me or am I making content for other people? And obviously, if you want to make a career out of like your passion, you got to learn to compromise a few things.
Yes.
It's just like the bare bones reality of it. But yeah, that really got under my skin. It's like, I don't want to be remembered for the guy that does the thing that goes viral. I want to be like remembered as the guy who's in that one thing that he really likes.
Yeah.
That other people also really like.
Yeah, but you have to remember,
Also,
Victor.
no,
And I'm sure.
guy. I mean, you had fucking Lee Brotherton in a remix. That's cool as shit.
Yeah,
right.
And the thing is, Victor, and I'm sure you already know this, but I for reassurance, your fans, your actual fans, know that. Like, it's not a matter of you going viral is why they became a fan of you. They became a fan of you because you do some genuinely great music. Like, the reason you are here now. Outside of you, I'm tired of you stalking me.
Because I pity you.
The reason you are here now is because I genuinely do appreciate you not only as a person, but you do genuinely great work, and I like you.
Can I come out of the basement now?
Yes, you can.
Yay!
But anyway, what the fuck was I? All right, we're done here. Are we done here? Fuck, I don't know.
I thought you were ending the conversation.
No, I wasn't checking the damn medal counts. Can I go to Adabat now?
Also, Victor, I'm so glad that you did not call me out for purposely using the wrong name.
Oh, Ali Brotherton? I mean, I will say Bentley Jones is a stage name. I call them Bentley because, you know, they like going by Bentley. Because that's actually it used to be a band, is the thing. Bentley Jones used to be like a band of people. So it was a stage name for Lee Keith Brotherton is their full name. But but
I do know that they prefer going by Bentley Jones. It's funnier whenever you do the other one, only because it's like, oh, from Sonic 06. No, from Sonic All-Stars Racing Transformed. Huh?
Yeah, because they did. Yeah, they changed stage names between games too.
Yeah.
All right.
No,
it's time for real quick. It's time for Jungle Joyride Act 1. This is probably so. This is low key one of my favorite stages in the game, if only because visually it's beautiful, but also like it's the funniest fucking stage in the original release because there are certain areas of this stage that just tank the fucking frame rate. But go ahead, Jason.
Yeah, I was just gonna say it's also really cool that you got Johnny Gioeli from Sons of Angels to perform.
What was I gonna say? Fuck. Bentley actually DM'd me earlier this stream. Actually, I didn't want to make mention of it, but it is relevant.
Yeah.
I was talking to them about like the remix album and just they put out a new album. It's like music from the Sonicverse, and they put their remix on there, which I thought was really cool. And they did ask permission for that. They recently did a performance at their birthday event where they performed their remix as a surprise. I had no idea. But they also used footage from my video, and I'm like, they definitely didn't ask for that. No, I don't give a shit at the end of the day. But it was just like, man, like, that is begging for trouble. Nobody give any shit to Bentley for that because I give.
Well, yeah, because you're okay with it for not so much. You're okay with it, but it's a good thing that you're a friend, like you're an associate. Because if it was anybody else, people can like get in trouble for that sort of shit.
Yep. Yeah, the pros outweigh the cons too.
Yeah.
Like, 2 Sonic artists working on a song I wrote.
Yeah.
It's insane.
Yep.
Largest honor, I will say, it started with Johnny, because I wrote Darker Side of Me first.
Yeah.
And I was nervous as hell when I first reached out to him. Because, like, you know, I sent the email, and for the next 3 hours, it was the most stressful email of my life. Because I was like, nothing is worse than waiting on a reply.
Yeah.
It's like texting a crush. Yeah, he replied immediately. He's like, yeah, I'll work on your thing. I'm like, oh, fuck, that was easy. And my dad was like, you feel better now?
Sometimes all it does is you gotta ask.
Yeah, sometimes all you gotta do is you miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
That is precisely what I.
But it is, you know what though? It's important that you asked and didn't assume, because that gets under my ass when people assume.
Oh, Johnny, you're willing to work on this, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I will gladly want this thing that I did not ask for.
I know this all too well.
I love how the game isn't lagging, by the way. Your stream isn't lagging, but the Discord stream is lagging.
That's great. Some things never change. Oh, fuck.
How?
It's like you're playing the PS3.
Back in the old days. But yeah, I think that too many people are afraid of failure or rejection when it comes to stuff like that. And there's also that I've been preaching to my students is like, if you fail, then you can learn why it failed and try and take that as a lesson to what you need to improve for next time. And sometimes failure is the best lesson you can get.
Yeah.
Then you learn what not to.
And you're going to stumble and you're going to fall. You're going to screw up sometimes, you know.
the only real failure in life is giving up.
Yes.
Yeah. Which too many people do. Because it's easy for them, I suppose.
Oh yeah, I get. Sometimes in certain cases, it may feel like giving up is the only option to do. But as long as you don't like ultimately give up, don't give up.
Don't go, John. Continue on, Nathan. Before John turned into the airplane.
He was about to make a hurricane at Sonic.
It's like jerking the wheel to make the exit.
I'm not done with you yet, Sonic win.
But like as long as like I get, and there are a lot of times where it feels like giving up and just stopping is the easiest thing to do. But you don't grow that way.
On the other end of that, though, there's nothing wrong with if something sucks, fucking hit the bricks.
True.
You don't owe anybody anything. If shit sucks, just leave.
Very true. Because I was also about to say, not everything is for everybody.
Yes.
So
Yeah, maybe this can't be. Sorry, go ahead, Nathan.
There are some things where, like, I know I suck at music. I've tried before. Music is not for me. Can I sing? Kind of. But
Oh, right. That's cool.
at the end of the day, I know music is not for me. Did I stop doing that? Yes. But I moved on to other means.
Something I figured out when I was 23 is that it's okay to do something for fun as well.
Yeah.
You don't
yeah.
have to make a career out of like
No, absolutely
something
not.
that like you're good at too. Because like some people you see like they're super successful. They have hundreds, if not thousands, of followers for a certain hobby they do, and you get the question is like, so how much money are you making off of it? And they're like, what money?
Oh my.
Hustle culture and grind culture is a poison.
Yeah.
Like I like to make art to make art. Just let me draw my silly little pictures, okay?
Yeah, but how much money are you making out of it? It's actually something.
Where's the nipple?
When...
There's supposed to be a nipple.
I can't
That's
do this.
Bah.
That's a secret, John. It's a secret nipple.
But I remember years ago when I was studying Japanese, and that was my major in university, was Japanese and Japanese culture. And I had someone I was training with, very business-minded lady, very successful. Like, oh, okay, learning Japanese. What can you do with it? I was like, I can translate.
Speak the language.
I can speak Japanese.
Yeah, it's like it's like speak the language.
That was exactly my reply. I can speak the language. I'm gonna go out there.
How will you apply yourself from this? I can order something in Japanese.
But honestly, it proved to be a bigger boon than I expected.
No.
Yes. It just opened my eyes to a lot of things, and I got to experience the entire culture. Hell, I managed to fulfill a childhood dream of when I was actually living there for a year. Which, fun fact, me and Nathan lived in the same country for a year. Fancy that.
Finally, I can read manga 1 week early.
Yeah, exactly. Can you read that manga? Can you read the new One Piece as soon as it comes up? No, I can't, so kiss my ass.
I spent $30,000 at UB for this.
I couldn't spend anything on it.
I didn't spend anything, just a lot of blood.
But like, if you find something that you enjoy, do and enjoy it.
Oh yeah, you gotta do stuff for passion.
Yeah.
Oh, see.
I mean, even though at times when I'm doing my job, I'm kind of like, why am I doing this to myself? But then I have like in Icelandic, and I have the really nice moments with my students. And one of the favorite ones that happened like twice this year is one kid calls me mom, and then he drops to the floor red as a tomato, and I'm just enjoying that moment. That's like a moment of bonding with them. It also lets me know I'm making a genuine connection with the kids. Like I'm becoming a good part of their life, not.
Yeah, you want to be a positive influence.
Absolutely.
And in the end, isn't that what we should strive for? To make someone's life a little bit
I strive to
better?
make money.
Yeah, that too.
I strive to not die.
Is this?
I mean, that's the benefit of my job. I both get to be a positive influence and I make money out of it.
I have the second Gaia Temple key. I think. What's next?
Yeah, Gaia Temple.
Is it the Gaia Temple that's next? No, because
Do you have the nighttime one?
I actually looked at. I forgot to mention this. I looked at the achievement list for Final Fantasy 14.
Yeah.
And it's tricky for me because I there's so many achievements for one, but
Yeah.
there's I don't know what's missable.
You mean Final Fantasy 14? Some of those achievements you just straight up can't do because they were like an event that happened 5 years ago.
Yeah. So they're just impossible to get.
Yeah.
But the data is still there, so like it's I don't think you can platinum or something like. I mean, you'd be playing on a what, PC or some other shit?
Well,
Book on the wait, book on the building. Wait,
No.
you said book on the building. Wait, hold on a second. Was it book on the building? Said there's a book on the building. I see a book here. You're fucking lying. Oh, there it is.
Fantasy books is the book.
That book.
did I finish the story? Am I on cleanup now? I have never played the game. I still want to play 14 eventually, like just for the story alone, because like I feel that's worth it enough.
The thing is, though, with 14 is that 14's a linear MMO. Like, if you want to reach Heavensward or Stormblood, what have you, you have to, go in order. You have to play Realm Reborn Force, then Heavensward, then Stormblood, Shadowbringers, and Walker Dawntrail.
Right.
And each are separate RPGs, like in a way, like in terms of like length. All right, that's both of the keys. Where's the temple at? Are we going back to Shamar or is it Adabat? Don't I?
Shamar is so funny to pronounce.
Shamar.
Yeah, I'm always expecting John to say that every time he says Shamar. It's like, he's gonna say it. He's gonna say it.
I think the boss is in the docks. Oh, is it? Am I just? Yeah, I'm probably just stupid. Yeah,
That's
there
what I
it is.
was
There it
thinking
is.
of Trios is Johnny pronouncing or saying, what is it, Shimon or whatever?
Shimon.
Come on.
I don't know what that's from.
Michael Jackson.
Oh, is it?
Really? Oh my god.
Now I feel like a fake fan because I love Michael Jackson.
The generational gap is huge. Now I gotta explain Shimon.
Yes.
Oh, look it up. I'm sorry.
You do music. We don't know Michael Jackson. Actually, that's not a fair question because you can't assume everybody that does music knows Michael Jackson.
Oh, okay. Shimon is a
No,
signature
you're a Sonic
vocalization.
fan. How do you not know Michael Jackson?
Okay.
I don't like this shame. Yeah, get clapped, idiot.
Shimon John. Fuck, there's another medal there that I missed. I should probably prioritize. Hold on. Actually, I'm going to prioritize getting the medal
stage
first.
loops.
Got to the
It
stage
loops.
loops, yeah.
You missed another.
What? I didn't even see that son of a bitch.
Well, come on and get it.
It'll be in the 4th row.
For what?
Bro.
So there's like 5 lanes
Yeah.
because you're playing what is it, Subway Surfer right now?
Oh, fuck. Doesn't matter, right? What the fuck?
Center.
I couldn't move. I couldn't move. No, I legit couldn't move. I couldn't move. Like, Sonic was just, like, stuck.
That's love like, you're gonna miss the exit.
Fucking the one fear in freeways and shit. Well, you look at that medal.
It's like another
language,
2
motherfucker.
minutes for an extra loop.
All right, there's a medal
Alrighty.
here in the direct center, right? No, this guy's fucking lasers blocking shit.
Gotta go slowly. Wait a minute.
Fuck out of the way.
You might have to pause strat here.
Okay, got that at least. And there's another one coming up.
Yeah, I think it's the 4th row down.
It's
So
like
there's 5
down here.
lasers.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I hate
And this
this.
one's
I hate this so much. Oh fuck!
This one's also a bitch to see. This was, I think, the last medal I got. What's Shimon mean? I'm gonna look up that.
I think it's
form
just
of
a-
come on.
Yeah. It is something he would say in some songs.
What, Shimon?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just a word salad that he would say. You know,
Yeah.
It meant as much as he.
No, Shimon is the other sibling that he killed.
Oh my god.
I missed the medal trying to process that. I hope you're happy. There's not a Shimon Jackson.
Yeah, there was.
Was there a Shimon Jackson?
Yeah.
I fucking hate it here.
Killed the conversation.
Yeah. Just like he killed Shimon. Wait, shit. Hold on, wait. God damn it. Ah, God.
We're so close to that.
Get clapped, idiot.
G, thank you for the raid party at 19. G, you know what Shimon is from. When I say Shimon, what do you think of? And don't you fucking lie to me.
Hold that thought.
He's Michael Jackson. You see, even G knows.
As long as I could. But he's abusive, Black Dynamite. And every time me and the boys start it up, it reminds us of what happened to poor little Jabone. Jabone. That's all I hear.
Shit.
I love how often this is gonna happen often, by the way, where you shame me for what I know musically, because you know, despite my like musical ability,
Yeah.
I'm actually not too musically knowledgeable about artists and the like.
Is this South Park? No, it's Black Dynamite.
Because it's all video game music for me.
Yeah. Well, I mean, music's music, though. Like, does it matter, like, where it comes from?
Oh, you missed it.
I was waiting for you to answer the question. I was so focused on you giving me a response to that question that I just stopped fucking playing the game. Get out of the way.
Victor, it wasn't rhetorical.
Well, I mean, you say, does it matter if I know, like, artists? You just got done, well, maybe you're not done, judging me for not knowing Shimon.
Oh, shit. What? Forget about the Shimon. That was like 5 weeks ago. No, but I think of fucking Nobuo Uematsu, one of my favorite composers of all time, if not my favorite composer of all time.
Yes. Mine too.
I'm forgetting exactly his musical background, but that was it. Like, he didn't have a musical background. Like, he didn't actually.
Because he was self-taught.
Yeah, he was self-taught. He was completely self-taught. That man was self-taught and made all those fantastic sounding. Like, that's amazing. You know,
it's funny because I'm self-taught as well.
Yeah, I mean, great. I mean, cool. I mean, I find that so remarkable.
Yeah, bro just pulled a.
Where'd the fucking road go, Sonic? Why did you veer off like that,
Oh my
Sonic?
god, you just reminded me of Cursed Halo.
What?
Because okay, so Cursed Halo is a fucking amazing mod for Halo that just makes it cursed. They add a lot of content that's just incredible. They got a Sergeant Johnson voice alike, like sound alike. I know his name. His name is like Comic Smasher on Twitter. I can't remember his real name, but he there's a whole scripted segment where you get in the car with Sergeant Johnson and he drives you off a cliff after like a 5-minute scene, and at the end he's like, "Where's the road?"
Are you fucking kidding me, dude? I missed the medal again. Oh.
You might have to walk into it manually because it doesn't look like the
I can't
pathing is picking.
Yeah. Well, there's also no lanes. Like, I have free, like, 3-dimensional movement during that section. So I'm fighting the precision of, like, just trying to make sure I'm lined up with it.
You have too much control.
Yeah, I mean, that's the bitch of it.
My favorite composers are Nobuo. Is it Uematsu?
Uematsu.
And also Yoko Shimomura.
Yoko Shimomura is fantastic.
Her use of chords is incredible.
Masayoshi Soken, 14's composer. Well, one of 14's composers. Is also getting up there in terms of like just being absolutely one of my favorite composers. Yuzo Koshiro is also up there. Streets of Rage, ActRaiser.
Another one for me is actually Motoi Sakuraba. He did, for example, for Valkyrie Profile, Dark Souls, Star Ocean. He does a lot for those type of games, and Tales games. He does a lot of music for those. He does really good stuff.
I hate that I'm pause buffering this shit, by the way.
Let's see.
I believe it's when the laser comes back, so it's right after it.
I didn't even see that son of a bitch! I just got it by accident!
Just Sonic Unleashed things.
Boop him on the snoot!
Ow. That was the wrong snoot, you dumbass.
Dude, I didn't even see that fucking medal. I was pause buffering for the sake of seeing the medal, and I collected it when I wasn't even looking at it.
Yeah.
That is the worst medal in this boss fight, so... I got that one last as well. I have a lot of weird hobbies. I write music, I make a lot of money, and then I ace games.
That's not so
I'm never gonna have a fucking house.
I was expecting you to pull out like a hobby that like out of left field. Like you all show crochet or something.
No, actually, I just got done with bowling. Because I was in a bowling league for a bit. And what sucks is the timing is everybody thought I joined bowling because of Knuckles. But no, I joined it because I was inspired by my newfound love for the Yakuza series. Which, I know, strange, but now I'm going to Reno, Nevada for Sonic Neon Summit. And I plan to make a stop at the National Bowling Stadium to recreate the Flames of Disaster meme. That should be super fucking fun. I'm bringing my bowling shirt specifically for that reason. I'm not even bringing my ball.
What's wrong, buddy? Huh? Oh, right. I'm just scared.
Nora and I were talking about, do we know the voice actor for Chip?
It doesn't look like there's anyone around.
Let me look it up really quick.
Specifically, we were talking about like our first times playing Sonic Unleashed, like when it just came.
Salerno.
What was it?
Tony Salerno.
Tony. Okay. Nora and I were earlier this morning talking about our first time playing the game, like Sonic Unleashed, and we both kind of had the same opinion. It was kind of weird. We kind of just like blurred out at the same time. Well, we always thought like Chip's voice was ill-fitting for the size of the creature, you know, because Chip is small, but his voice elicits a puppet from Sesame Street. And I'm wondering, do you guys think that I mean, are you guys perfectly okay with the Chip's voice as is, or were you expecting something a little maybe higher pitched? Not like something squeaky. I'm not talking something super obnoxious like a toad, that sort of thing. But I remember thinking, like, my first time playing that, Chip sounds weird for the figure that he is. Like, I was expecting something to sound a little more cutesy.
Honestly, I don't mind it.
Hey, Sierra, how's it going? I see Sierra in the chat. How you doing? I hope you're doing all right. I had to change the game to Japanese because it fit better. Oh, okay. Well, that counts, yeah.
For me, I think it fits. Yeah, for me, I think it sounds fine. If it was any higher pitch, I would find him insufferable.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. So having this voice is what I think really does work for it.
So this is where fucking Chip talks to the voice of God. So
we got the life materia.
Tell Dark Eye to let his people go.
For me, when I first saw Chip, I was expecting something a little deeper than Charmy, but along the same like vibes as Charmy.
Yeah. Someone. All right. You know what? I think higher pitch is probably not the way to go. Someone sound more youthful is probably the way I was expecting.
It's the Roger Craig Smith problem for me, where it's a mature voice trying to do a cool young voice.
Cool, like, hip cartoon animal.
Well, he's no longer even doing that anymore because thank God they just gave the direction of, oh yeah, no, we should just have you talk a little bit deeper because Sonic is
like because Frontiers, yeah.
So are you saying that Chip voice is like Victor? What the fuck does that mean? I'm not trying to do a deep voice. I'm a cripple.
Christ alive. Again, we have to. I know I asked this, but can we say that?
Wait, can I say I'm a cripple? Actually, I think I can. But it's
No,
like,
you
I don't think
can't-
I can get disability benefits for it.
You can't say that you're a cripple, but it's fine for you to say that you are a crip.
Because this is
What does that make us, Bloods?
Oh, fuck.
for millions of years. Then rises to destroy the world.
Ian
Yeah,
Bowe,
the proper,
block
the proper
term,
way to say it is I'm
cripple.
disabled.
Christ.
Again and
Anyway, this is where Chip gets the revelation that he's like Gaia. He is the polar opposite of Dark Gaia. They are two sides of the same coin. One cannot exist without the other. So now Dark Gaia is up, Light Gaia is up, and Light Gaia is small.
And Dark Gaia just broke apart.
Yes, when the plushie realizes it's God.
You know, it's a logical evolution of a JRPG.
thanks to you. Even at night when I'm
Well, that is
That's your fault, you little fucker!
the other people we've seen.
That's what he's saying,
You must
basically.
have been protecting me. this
So you're the reason why I turn into extra fluffy.
I haven't
Nah,
done
bro,
anything,
you're just too
Sonny.
independent.
You're the reason you haven't changed at all. You're too
Though we know
strong
that
for
Chip
this
has like greed and he can be mischievous and stuff. But can you really call him the good half?
You never give in
I mean, Dark Gaia would probably just eat everything without asking. He at least asks.
Even if it's clearly marked.
That's why I wanted you to help me.
Yeah,
That was my
he
salad
goes
bowl,
for-
asshole. Had John on it.
See the world. I've
Yeah, he's the guy who goes into the refrigerator, he looks for everything that is marked and eats that, and he just leaves a crumb left. That's Dark Gaia. Chip at least goes, hey, I want to eat your stuff, and then eats it.
or that people
I have a quick question about Chip,
I'm
actually.
so glad I got this
Shoot.
You know
Hello?
how every Sonic character is based off an animal?
Yes.
What the fuck is Chip supposed to be?
It's like a
You want some chocolate? Ooh, look at the chocolate bar. Look at the chocolate bar. Look at the chocolate bar.
It's like he's got a fucking onion on his butt.
I always like realistically speaking, it's not an animal, but like he's supposed to be like
Chihuahua!
he's a chihuahua. Ain't no fucking chihuahua. What?
It's got
Oh
wings!
look, it's Chip the chupacabra. I always knew he was a mystical creature, but no.
Yeah, no, first Reddit post. Chip is a small winged chihuahua-like creature.
Chihuahua. Where do you get Chihuahua from?
I also
get
see
it,
chinchilla a lot in chat. He's a
People are also
capybara.
saying like flying squirrel-like. It'll like
Chip looks
No.
like the
By the way,
pug version
I said
of a
shout out to Kirby Air Rider because I said Chupacabra and he replied with Chipacabra. I was like, yep, that's it. That's perfect. You can't beat that. Dry Races, thank you for the party one. Much appreciated. Thank you very much.
To me,
what were you
Chip
saying?
looks like if you took a fox and made it a pug.
Wentos, my guy. You got any more of those hero sandwiches before I call this like I call this live stream? No, we got Derek, we got a Chow Chugger.
Buy the souvenirs.
Pyro. We got a cookie.
Souvenirs.
Wait, what are those
get the
souvenirs?
souvenirs?
Spaghetti and glass. Okay, yeah.
It's usually the expensive shit.
Well,
Well,
a Chow
there's-
Chugger's not a souvenir; it's a consumable.
It's a utility drug, maybe?
Wait, what do you mean? Consumables can be souvenirs.
Yeah, but for how
Yeah.
long?
That depends on what you're
Something
giving
like
them.
Me looking in my drawer at the Mr. Beast cup.
Oh, God.
Oh boy.
Chat, who was the one that posted that they had the fucking Mario lollipops for like the last 30 years?
Oh,
still wrapped in the plastic.
Don't need that.
Oh boy.
Don't.
Okay, we're gonna be calling it a wrap for this
Dude.
session really soon because I know exactly what's coming up. It
Okay,
is
yeah, so that was Ant Dude.
time for Eggman Land.
He still has that, and it's a souvenir, isn't it?
Oh my god.
John?
Eggman Land, I will say, is not that bad compared to
No,
the
no, no,
rest of
no,
the
no. Wait,
games.
Jason's asking me because someone has a Mario themed lollipop from how long ago?
30 years ago.
30 years
That's
ago.
it.
I
He
mean,
has the entire collection.
I mean, if the intent is to not eat the fucking thing, sure. But it's also, I don't know, like holding on to a consumable, non-perishable or not, just for the sake of having it, it just rings weird to me.
I
I
mean,
mean, if you first, Nathan.
I have 2 tiny bottles of sake from 1981.
You know what? That stuff just gets better with age.
Oh yeah, that's an alcohol, so that one doesn't really count.
Yeah.
Like alcohols and cheeses don't count.
Yeah, because eventually cheese ages so far past the age of bad, it circles back to good in some cases.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like, fucking Parmesan. I mean, there's like $70,000 cheese wheels that have been aged for 20 plus years.
There's cheese worth more than my self-worth.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, it's been fun, but it's time to call it a wrap for this session. Because next session, we might be finishing the main campaign. Yep, because it is Eggman Land. We got to do the tornado section. The second tornado section is, yeah, that's about it. Then we get to Eggman Land, and then we are in hell because even after with my max out stats, Eggman Land. So,
Nathan, there are cheese wheels that are literally so expensive that you can, as a business, probably buy them and consider it an asset.
Okay.
And it will keep its value better
capitalism.
It
real
will
quick.
keep its value better than real estate.
As always, as we're calling it a wrap here. I'm sorry to cut out, Victor, but I gotta wrap the stream up. There is an art contest attached to this. It's a 3D Sonic live stream series. We always do art contests ever since the first one, the first Sonic Adventure live stream we did years ago. But the rules are the same as always. It has to be based on the playthrough. I don't know if today counts because we kind of went all over the place. But the illustration must be based on the playthrough. You just can't take a random Sonic meme and then submit it. Like it's a Snapcube reference. Isn't that funny? Not really. So the only hard ass rule I have for this one is outside of the no AI generated imagery. That's all in red there. You must have a PayPal for a cash prize. If you want a cash prize, you must have a PayPal for it. It's not negotiable. That's how I handle all my cash prizes. If you don't have a PayPal though, I can give you the equivalent in a gift card for your system of choice or Steam. But that said, in terms of the entries itself, it could be 2D, it could be 3D, it could be handcrafted, as long as it is yours. I don't go fuck what you make, but please also sign your work. I won't accept it otherwise, because if you don't sign your work, I can assume A, you stole it, you're trying to pass it off as your own, or B, you're not proud of your work. You should be proud of your work. I don't give a fucking shit how ugly you think it is. I just appreciate you making it. No AI generated imagery. Don't even try. Get some help. Send your entry to johnnysonicart@gmail.com. Subject should read Sonic Unleash Art Contest. That makes it. I was waiting for some Werehog stream to finish at the end of that. The subject should read thank you. Sonic Unleash Art Contest. This makes it easier for me to categorize and filter these emails. And most importantly, best of luck. Have fun with it. The prize is the same as it ever was. This is in USD for the record. So third place, 50 USD. Second place is $100. First place is $150. Yeah, stop being a coward and own your shit. In fact, put your whole fucking address there. Bonus points if you put your IP address. But anyway, that will be all for tonight. I want to thank everyone that joined me for this session. I want to thank Victor. I want to thank Stutter. I want to thank Victor. I want to thank Jason. I want to thank Tris. I want to thank Nathan. Shout out to Linky too. Linky was here earlier, but he couldn't be here because he's currently streaming right now, and we're going to go raid him at the end of this. So I wish you all a pleasant night. I will be back tomorrow for one final KH2 randomizer. We're not going to make a full playthrough out of it because I said I was going to do it. But KH2 randomizer tomorrow. Enemies completely randomized. It is set to wild. We're going to see how far I can get before I call quits, because that last session was too nice to me, and I want to see just how fucking nuts it'll get. If it does, who knows? Maybe the next C can be just as generous for me. But all right, let us go raid Linky. He should be online. Is Linky online?
Yeah,
I mean, if his fucking internet doesn't die.
Yeah, hashtag Chupacabra. Was it?
I thought of something mukbang earlier in the stream, but I forgot what it was.
Yeah. All right, guys. Send Linky my love. I'll catch you guys tomorrow for KH2 randomizer, enemy, chaos, goodness, whatever the fuck it is. Have a good night, everybody. Take care.